Beautiful people, welcome to the channel. Y'all buckle up because this one is wild. So imagine this. You're dating a man you believe is your soulmate. You've been talking deep, spending nights together, sharing dreams. Then boom, you find out he's just gotten engaged to someone else. But instead of disappearing, you record your conversation with him, receipts and all. You pour your heart out online, saying he's your soulmate, your spiritual match, the one who gets you like no one else ever has. Then plot twist. The fiancé finds the video and decides to speak out too. Because, you asked the internet to tag the fiancé. Now the internet is torn. Was the woman exposing the truth to help a fellow sister, or was she trying to sabotage something she couldn't have? Think about some things as you watch this story time. Was she being a girl's girl, or was she jealous or trying to break them up? Should she have inboxed the fiancé directly, or is she using this moment to capitalize on TikTok? Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.
This man that I've been talking to for a while, we talk to each other. If there's 24 hours in a day, we talk to each other like 16 hours of those days, of that day. I'm always with him. We're always on the phone. We do everything together. Even when we're not together, we do everything together. This man got engaged on me yesterday.
Good luck finding someone who'll hire her.
He got engaged on me and he has not told me yet. Yo. This nigga has not told me yet. Like, what the fuck? You guys, I literally... When did... I have so many questions. Y'all, I just got off the phone with him because I was going to confront him. But I'm too sleepy to confront him right now because I need to be up and I need to be sharp-minded. But I got off the phone with him and he's just lying. I was like, how was your day? He just told me all this bullshit. Just made it up on the top of his head. Nigga, you was with your fiance. This nigga said he went to a charity event. Nigga, you was with your fiance. Wow. You was with your fiance. And now you just dropped her off and now you on your way to your mama house and now you trying to make it seem like everything cool. Nigga, I haven't talked to you all day today. We literally talk all day and I talked to you for 3 minutes today. And just all of a sudden today, you was just so busy. Oh, wow. I can't wait until I wake up in the morning so I can just be up and like clear-minded and I just like on my toes, you know what I'm saying? Because, yo, when I say something, bruh, when I confront this motherfucker, like, you couldn't just tell me? You couldn't just tell me? Yo. I literally just said I don't crash out on niggas. And I'm not about to crash out on him. But I feel so betrayed, y'all. And I'm hurt. I'm not going to hold you. I don't feel betrayed about him getting engaged. I don't feel hurt about him getting engaged. I feel hurt that he didn't tell me. And I feel like this whole time, this nigga been lying to me. You've been lying to me. After all this shit that we've been through, after all this shit that we've been talking about, after everything, I've been there for you every step of the way of your journey, and you just been lying to me. Nigga, wow. I'm about to go to sleep. Bye. Yeah, I just got to the gym. But I see y'all comments and everything about block him, do no contact, all that stuff. Y'all, trust me, he's gonna get blocked. I just need that closure. It's just for me. I need the closure. I just know how I am. If I don't get the closure, I'm going to be feeling like this until I get that closure. And I'm tired of feeling like this. I've only been feeling like this since yesterday, but I'm not gonna go a whole nother 24 hours feeling like this. No. But after this closure is fuck him entirely. Fuck everything he stands for entirely. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. Ain't no spinning the block. You can't spin the block over here in Cree. Over here with Cree. You can't spin the block over here. It's fuck him entirely. And I know that relationship's not gonna last. Well, let me tell you what happened. I gotta get my pre-workout. Oh shit. I should just went on my thing. Let me tell you what happened. First of all, the girl that he's engaged to is his ex. That he told me wasn't fucking with him no more. And me and him talked about everything. We were so open with each other. Like, this nigga, like, he wasn't my man. You know what I'm saying? He was just the nigga I was talking to. I can't explain it. Like, he knows about all the niggas that tried to talk to me. You know, I know about, he's a singer, by the way. I know about his situations. Like, we know about everything, and that's why it hurts, because we literally talk to each other about everything. Our communication skills are so good, you know, like, it's so good. Like, we literally can have deep, uncomfortable conversations. And this nigga's probably been lying to me this whole fucking time. That's why I'm pissed off. It's not the fact that he got engaged. It's not the fact that he got engaged. It's the fact that you lied to me this whole time. This probably was your girlfriend the whole time, because just the other day, literally just the other day, you told me that it was nothing. Y'all don't even talk. Y'all don't even text. So how the fuck you get from not talking and texting to engagement? Wow. And that's the kicker. So anyways, me and him, this is like, he was like my twin flame, my best friend. He was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was my soulmate. Our connection, y'all, was so good. Like, I don't think nobody ever had a connection the way me and him had a connection. That's what I'm thinking. You know? It was so good. Like, unexplainable connection. Unexplainable. Like, this nigga knew me and I knew him. Like, he knew me from the inside out, and I thought I knew him. Just quick side note, like, one day me and him was having this conversation about, I don't know what we was having, but it was a deep ass conversation that got me in my feelings. It was probably about my mom. It was probably about her, because I literally cry on the phone with him damn near every day about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was with me through that whole process with my mom. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I think about my mom, I cry. And then with this situation, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so that situation, he was literally there for me every step of the way when my mom died and before she died. And we already connected with that, because my mom and his grandma, who died last year, or you know, the year before last. No, she died last year too. She died in February last year. My mom died in December last year. They both died kind of like the same way because of the same reasons. But anyways, we was having a conversation, and it just got me in my feelings. I was sitting in my car talking to him, you know what I'm saying? And like, after he said he was gonna call me back later or whatever, and you know, we just got off the phone regular, and like literally after we got off the phone, I'm just sitting in my car just daydreaming and thinking, overthinking, dazing, looking at the fucking trees in the sky, just thinking about stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, 10 minutes later, this nigga called me and he was like, get out the car. How the fuck he know that I was in the car? Like, that's how well he knows me. He was like, get out the car. I know you in the car. You thinking. You overthinking. Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, get out the car. That's how well he knew me. He knew everything. He knew me so good. And I thought I knew him so good too, y'all. Oh, I feel so stupid. God. Anyway, so how I found out. Like I said, he's a singer. He's in Alabama right now. That's where he's from. I talk to him all the time. Like, nothing really changes when he goes to Alabama. We talk when he's in Alabama. He left. I literally was at his house on Wednesday. Spent the night Tuesday. I literally was at his house, and he cooked me breakfast on Wednesday. We talked. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is good. Like, when we be chilling hard, and it's like, it just feels so good, feels so right, you know? And so Thursday he left to go to Alabama, you know, and then everything was straight. He went to his mama's house because that's where he's from. Everything was straight. We talking, we like the normal. Friday, again, same thing. He had a show, but again, same thing. It was just a little bit different, like at the end, because normally he calls me after the show, but I don't think he called me because I be going to sleep early, y'all. I go to sleep at like 9 o'clock, but it was different. But he did call me before the show, you know what I'm saying? Now Saturday, that's when everything changed. Again, we talking regular all day until he gets to the hotel. So whoever books him for a show when he's out of the state, because he lives in Georgia where I live, they always get him a hotel. Normally, y'all, I am on the phone with him while he's at the hotel. Like, everything, like, that's what I'm saying. But this particular time, it was different. When he got to the hotel, the person didn't have his key ready, so we on FaceTime while he's outside waiting for the person to, you know, come get his key. And then we just talking, and then, like, I had my bra on. Yeah, I'm about to tell y'all every detail. It is what it is. I had my bra on. I'm on my period, so my titties look really, really good right now. They're plump, and that shit made him feel some type of way. He said that shit made him horny. And then when he got into the hotel, he called me and he was like, man, I'm about to, your titties got me feeling some type of way. I'm about to go handle, I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna call you back. I was like, okay, cool. So when he called me back, he was on his way somewhere, and he was like, I'm about to yeah, I'm just rethinking everything back. It's just pissing me off. But he was like, I'm about to go to this little outing. When he said outing, that kind of, I don't know, it's just something about that word made me, I was like, outing, but I didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it made me feel something, like a quick little second, and then I just let it go because it was nothing that serious. But yeah, I didn't want to make this a 2-part series, but I'll be back. So he said he was about to go on the outing, And for some reason, that word outing, it was like, I can't explain. It was like in my head, like outing, but then it went away, y'all. It literally just went away, like real quick. But something about that word did something to my brain trigger, but then it went away. You know what I'm saying? And because that's not a word that he would use. And outing, anyway. So the nigga, he was like, you know, I'm gonna call you before my show, right? And I was like, okay, you know, this is what he always, like I said, he always called me before his show, so that's nothing, right? So he went to this little outing, and yeah, I just can't believe this. He went to his outing, and like I said, his show was at 11 p.m. so that means it was 12 a.m. our time. And he went to his outing, and then again he didn't call me. But my body, I was asleep because I wake up early. Like I said, I be at the gym early as fuck. It's 5 o'clock now. I wake up at like 3:45 every morning, so I be asleep. But something woke me up at 11:57, which is 10:57 his time. And I looked at my phone and I see I ain't get no call or no text from him. And it was weird, you know what I'm saying? But I won't tripping. But it was weird, you know what I'm saying? Because he always calls me. Like when I say this nigga, like clockwork. Nigga always calls me. And he you know, so it's 10:57 his time, 11:57 our time. I didn't call him because I was like, he probably getting ready to get on the show, like on the stage. So let me just text him. And all I said was, have an amazing show, sugar. That's all I said. Normally, this nigga be like, thank you. Or like, you know, he'll call me. He'll respond to that text message. You know what I'm saying? He will do something. And I wake up the next morning, nothing. You know? So I'm up at my normal time, 4 o'clock, getting ready to go to the gym. Nothing. But for some reason that wasn't sitting right with me, y'all. It wasn't sitting right with me. But again, I never had an issue with him. But for some reason, that wasn't sitting right with me. So, go to the gym. And y'all, literally at the gym, my mind just kept on saying, this nigga is with his ex. And I was fighting it. I was like, yo, stop thinking that. She don't fuck with him. They don't fuck with each other. Like, he's not with his ex. Like, because just the other day, he said, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, stop thinking that. Because I can overthink a lot. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I self-sabotage myself. So I'm fighting with myself saying, stop it, Cree. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just kept thinking about it. It just would not go away. It was so nagging. You know? But I got through my workout. Had a great workout, by the way. I was going hard because I had to keep my mind off. Like when I work out, everything goes away. So I had to get my mind off of it. And when now I'm back home. You know what I'm saying? It's like 7 something at this time. Again, if it's 7 something here, it's 6 o'clock there. So I was like, he probably still asleep. You know what I'm saying? But now it's 9 o'clock. This nigga wakes up early, just like me. You know what I'm saying? We go to sleep at the same time. We stay on the phone with each other until both of us go to sleep. When we at his house, when we with each other, we literally go to sleep at like 9 o'clock. Both of us done brushed our teeth, took a shower. We in our pajamas in his bed by 9 o'clock because we both wake up early. I got him to wake up early. You know what I'm saying? Because I think going to the gym at 5 o'clock is the best time. And he loves it. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's up. And so it's like 9 o'clock, so it's 8 o'clock their time. I call him. It just rings. No response. No answer. And then, you know, I was like, okay, he probably sleep, you know. Now it's like 10:30. He gotta be up now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta be up now. I call him. He don't answer. Now I'm like, this nigga, like, all my thoughts gotta be true. It gotta be true, right? But again, I'm trying not to overthink. I am trying not to overthink. I'm trying not to self-sabotage. Like, maybe he's tired, you know? Maybe he's tired. And after I called him, I get a text message from him. Literally right after I call him, I'm on the phone with my mama. I'm gonna call you right back. Oh, okay. He on the phone with his mom. He gonna call me right back. Normally, he's not gonna stay on the phone with his mom that long. They don't have long ass conversations. He'll call me back a little. So I'm expecting him to call me back in like 10-15 minutes. The nigga ain't called me until 12:12. Checkout for a hotel is what, 11? Yeah, he didn't call me until 12:12. And this is where I realized something ain't right. Because when he called me, y'all, we literally stayed on the phone for 3 minutes. But it's just the way his actions was on the phone. It was like extra, you know? Like, it wasn't his normal. It was like he was trying too hard to be regular, you know? He was trying too hard to be regular, and he failed at it because he told on himself, like, just from his actions. He was like, I was like, hello? He was like, you feel me? Like, but it's just the way he did it. Like, I can't explain it. But everything about his actions was, like, odd, you know? So, you know, he was like, yeah. He was like, man, I just woke up. I mean, he was like, he about to go to his mama's house. He got to go pick up his aunt. And he probably just go to his mama's house to eat. And then he going to this Easter egg hunt. Some $4,500 prize. And all this. And I was like, okay, that's what's up, you know. Just talking regular. And then he was like, I'm gonna call you when I get to my mom's house, if that's okay with you. That sentence right there, if that's okay with you. What do you mean? You never did that. What do you mean? Of course it's okay with me. Y'all, little things, like little context clues that he was saying, I was like, it was just weird. You never say if that's okay with me. And then I was about to answer him, but then he was like, I'll talk to you later then, okay? And then I was like, okay. He was like, all right, bye. He just kind of like cut me off, and he hung up the phone. We was literally on the phone for 3 minutes. And it was weird because, nigga, I talked to you on your way to your mom's house. I talked to you while you're at your mom's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked to you while your mom's in front of you. But now you gonna call me when you get to your mom's house. 1. 2, you said if that's okay with me. Weird. And y'all, I was like, I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping now. I know I'm not tripping. Am I taking too long with this damn story? Y'all, this gonna be the last part. I promise. Y'all, this gonna be the last part. I promise. So, it shouldn't take him that long to get his mom's house. Birmingham, Alabama is not that big. I literally did not talk to him the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole day. And when I text him after we got off the phone, because it was weird. I was like, you okay? I was like, I was trying to talk to you, but you rushed off the phone. And all this nigga said, he said, "You feel me?" Nigga, what? What are you talking about? You feel me? Like, pissed me off. Like, it was just like all his shits was short. And then, so now it's 4 o'clock. This is when I found out. I just could not get it out my mind that he, like, something was off. So I went to Facebook and I typed in his ex-girlfriend name. Like, I don't know why, I just did. Nothing. Like, I typed in his ex-girlfriend name, and she had posted a story. And the story was her getting engaged. And she's so happy. You know, she's dressed up. She looks nice. But it's something, it's like she knew this was about to happen. Like, the way she dressed up really nice. And it happened on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And it happened at this outing that he was at. This nigga planned the whole fucking proposal. Cause clearly she had flowers, nice ass ring. And then I was like, when I saw y'all, I was like, nah, like, she couldn't, she didn't get engaged to him, because they don't fuck with each other. Y'all, so then she had posted, like, it was like 3 different stories of her getting engaged, and one of them was with her friend. You know what I'm saying? They was like dancing, she was just showing her ring and shit. And I had to click on her friend page, because she because she tags her friend. I clicked on her friend page, and her friend had stories, you know what I'm saying, of them getting engaged. I mean, of her getting engaged. It still doesn't have him saying that he proposed. But the reason why I know is because, like I said, he's a singer. He had a show. They were there. And she was there. And he was just so happy. He was so happy. He told me he don't fuck with her. He told me he don't talk to her. He told me, like, they don't fuck with each other. They told me he hasn't seen her. You're at his show. She's so happy. You know what I'm saying? They're turning the camera to her, like, hey, yo, man, da-da-da-da-da. She's showing her ring. The girl is, his ex is taking videos of him singing along. Like, she would not be at his show singing happy with the fucking ring if he didn't propose to her. You know? So I knew that's what it was. And again, yesterday I did not talk to him at all, which is odd, all day, until he called me before I said that damn TikTok, and that was like at 11 something, and he didn't call me all day. He didn't text me all day. And then when he called me, he was like, damn, I had a long day. It was just so busy. Just, I'm blessed though. I'm happy. Got to spend time with my family. Wow, y'all. I know y'all saying, and so that's how I found out. Again, I know y'all saying that don't confront him, no contact, all that. I know. Normally, if it was any other nigga, to be honest, yeah, no contact. I wouldn't say nothing to him. I would just, he would never hear from me again. But y'all, I have to. Y'all don't understand how it's sitting so heavy on my chest. I have to say something so I can, because this nigga was different. He was different, y'all. He was different. He wasn't like these other niggas that can just go, move on. He was different. Like, this was my nigga. This was my nigga. Things is like, it's gonna feel so weird. Like, cause we had a routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were a part of each other's daily lives. It's gonna feel so different, y'all. And I have to get that closure. But I promise you, on my son, after this closure, this nigga, I don't give a fuck about nothing when it has to do with him. He will never hear from me again. We don't live in the same city. Like, we live like an hour away from each other, but we still saw each other. We live like 50-some minutes away from each other, no traffic. This nigga will never. Oh, God. It's so sad, y'all. But it's life. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bigger and better things. I already know. I'm gonna have bigger and better things. My nigga, my man, my husband, the one that God has for me, I'm going to be good. I'm not worried. You know what I'm saying? That relationship that he has, I'm not gonna say nothing about that. But I know for me, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. But that's how I found out, y'all. I can tell y'all like what happens after I talk to him, but that's it. Like, it's not gonna be anything other than that. All right, bye. That's it. Bye. Get ready for me to go see the dude who just got engaged on me. Just hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. I know y'all be like, this bitch is crazy. Like, just block him. Leave him alone. Go ghost on him. Just hear me out. First of all, don't mind my hair. I'm about to get all that. I was just asleep. But he just called me and he said that he was on his way home and he want to talk to me about something. So I kind of already figure out what he wants to talk to me about, but I know he's going to downplay it. So let me tell y'all the plan. One thing you don't do is fuck me over, especially that I've been good to you. You don't fuck me over. I literally feel betrayed, guys. I feel hurt. I feel like this nigga played me the whole fucking time. I feel like he lied to me the whole fucking time. And guess what, nigga? You think I'm hurt? You about to hurt. So I was talking to my best guy friend, and he had said something that really like pissed me off. I ain't gonna hold you. And he said some real shit too. He was like, he a nigga. My guy best friend, he a hoe. He a hoe. So he has his experience in hurting bitches and his experience in cheating. I'm not saying that this nigga cheated on me, but when it comes to fuck nigga action, my guy friend knows all the things. This nigga said, he said he wasn't going to tell you anything until he knew for sure that the girl said yes. He was like, a smart nigga gonna always keep one in the chamber. What? I was like, what the fuck you mean about that? Like, that shit really pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck you mean about that? He was like, nigga, you don't quit a job before you get a new job. He was like, a smart person wouldn't. He was like, you not gonna quit your job before you get a new job. And then once you get that new job, that's when you turn in your 2-week notice. He was like, he wasn't going to tell you about his engagement until she said yes, because she could have said no. And then he would have told me about him proposing to the girl prior to him proposing to her, I might have would have been like, nigga, fuck you, don't ever call me again and shit like that. And then what if he would have proposed to old girl and she was like, nah. He was like, so now he lost both of y'all. He was like, so you have to keep one in the chamber until you know for sure. Yeah, when I say that fucked me up, that shit really fucked me up. But that's some real ass shit. That's the realest shit that I ever seen, I ever heard. Because it makes a lot of sense. This nigga literally just holding on to me until she said yes to him. And now he wants to talk to me. So now he wants to tell me what's going on. And I know he's going to downplay it. I know he's going to downplay it. I know he's going to, because he's still talking about the plans that we have a couple weeks from now. He's still talking about what we're going to do later on this week. Like, he's still planning our days. Like, you know, whatever he's going to tell me is not going to be, oh, I got engaged. I know that for a fact. Or it's going to be, if he is, he's going to downplay the fuck out of it. So my male best friend, he told me, he was like, what the problem is, he was like, listen, I cheated so many times in my life. And what the problem a lot of women do first, he said, y'all talk too quick. He was like, just play like you have an upper hand on him. He was like, just play the role real quick, just to see what he gonna say. Cause he was like, you might say something that, and he be like, oh, that's all he know? That's all she know? Cool. Well, I ain't gotta really tell her nothing. He was like, but if you play the role, everything gonna come out the way that it needs to come out. So I'm about to play my role, and I'm about to tell y'all what I want y'all to do. And I have an assignment for y'all too. So hopefully y'all understand the assignment. Come on, just work with me. Work with me. One thing about me, I'm a Taurus, by the way. My birthday is next month. But one thing about me, I can be the coolest person you know. I can be the coolest, easygoing person you go. Sweetest. It's either black or white with me. There's no in between. And when you fuck me over, I can be the evilest person that you know. And this nigga fucked me over. So I'm about to do something. It's gonna fuck up his shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I know, you know, the more mature ones wanna like, let it go, Creed, let it go. No, I'm gonna let it go after this. He's gonna get blocked after this. Trust me. I don't want him. I'm good. He's tainted goods. You know, I don't want him. Like, just let me do this. God. And just be a friend and be there. I just need y'all help with something. So let me tell y'all what I'm about to do. I'm about to go to his house and we gonna chill or whatever. I already have screenshots of his engagement. So I have the proof. But what he's gonna do, and when he starts talking about whatever he's gonna talk about, I'm gonna press record on my video camera. And I'm gonna record the whole conversation. Okay? You hearing me out? I'm gonna record the whole conversation, and you're gonna hear how he's gonna downplay it. You're gonna hear how he feels about me. You're gonna hear everything. And I'm gonna post it on TikTok. And when I post it, I need you to tag his fiance. Okay? Because, bitch, you're not gonna get one up on me. I don't give a fuck. And again, if y'all don't want to do it, don't do it. Just shut up and move the fuck on. But my real friends, if y'all want to do it, do it. You don't need that many people to tag. But I kind of want her shit to be spammed and tagged. I'm not gonna give y'all her IG now. Not IG. I'm not going to give you her TikTok now because she has a TikTok. She got like 50-something thousand followers. Good for her. But after I get the video evidence, I want y'all to tag her so she can see who she got engaged to. And we're gonna leave it like that. And like I said, if you don't want to do it, fine, but leave your comments to yourself. I don't give a fuck. It's nothing that y'all can say that's gonna stop me. This is about to happen. So, you know, it is what it is. So y'all can just hold your breath. Nothing's like, but I'm about to look cute. I'm gonna look really good. This brow is thinner than the other, but it's okay. I'm about to look really good. I'm about to go over there. He think we about to have a good ass time. He think he about to, this nigga think he just got home. This nigga probably wants some, you know? Okay. Yeah, listen. I'm so excited about this. I haven't did nothing like this in a long time, and it's gonna be fun. And I know y'all want to know it. I know y'all nosy as fuck, so don't even try to act like it. Y'all nosy as hell. Like, just go along with it. God. Because I know it's gonna be some of y'all, just leave it alone. Y'all, trust me, after this, he's going to get blocked. He is no circling back. It's nothing. I promise you. I don't fuck with this nigga. On my son, I don't fuck with this nigga. But shit, I'm gonna leave with a bang. I don't care. I'm gonna leave with a bang. The conversation's gonna be cool. He ain't gonna even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crashing out. I ain't cussing him out. We're just gonna talk like regular. Oh yeah, I'm back. Listen, I know y'all might be saying, like, if this man wasn't your man, why are you even tripping? It's not the fact that he's not my man. It's the fact that I just thought we were better than that, if that makes sense. I think y'all need to understand me and him's dynamic before, you know, y'all start judging. Okay. So me and him, we had a connection like no other. This nigga knew everything about me. I know everything about him. We do everything together. Even when we're not together, we do everything together. We wake up together. We go to sleep together. I know this nigga's shit schedule. I know when this nigga about to shit. I know when this nigga about to take a nap. He talks on the phone with me when he's shitting. He knows everything. He knows my period schedule. You feel me? Like, this nigga knows everything. He knows when I'm hungry. I know when he hungry. He knows everything. I can't explain to you anymore when I say this nigga knows everything. You know what I'm saying? This nigga knows everything. He knows me inside and out. Everything. And we had, like, this was my best friend. This was my best friend, y'all. This was my man. Like, I'm not talking about my man, but this was my nigga. You know? Like, this was my soulmate. This was my twin flame. This was, like, we were perfect. Just as together. Like, our chemistry, I don't think nobody had a chemistry the way that we had a chemistry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care who you married to. I don't think nobody had a chemistry the way that like, we could stay on the phone for hours and just talk. When we're together, it's just always a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, we could just chill, just be in each other's presence, and it's just always good. You know, we didn't have to do much. We liked the same things. It was like perfect, you know? Like I said, he was with me through the whole thing with my mom. I cry every day on the phone with him. He's always there. He knows what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm tripping. I'm hurt because of that. Like, we literally talk to each other about everything. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought we talked to each other about everything. Like, this nigga knows about niggas that try to holler at me. This nigga knows about niggas who, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows everything. And I thought I knew everything about him because he would tell me about bitches. You know? Like, he's an R&B singer. So, bitches be on his ass. Like, especially the bitches where he from. He from fucking Birmingham, Alabama. Oh, I forgot. So that's why I'm tripping the way that I'm tripping. Because, and you gonna do me like that? You don't respect me enough? You don't value my feelings or care about my feelings or enough to just be real with me? Hi, nigga. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on. So yeah, that's why I'm in my feelings the way that I am. That's why I'm hurt the way I am. It has nothing to do with him proposing to her. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't my man. I can't get mad at that. I thought he wasn't her man either. But because just the other day, I was just at his house on Wednesday, and he literally just told me that him and her is like done. He was like, Cree, I just have never been happier. He was like, I'm not even worried, you know. He was like, all I'm worried about is my happiness, and you know, and I just haven't been happy. I haven't been as happy as I am now, especially, and you are the one that's made me this happy. But you're engaged 3 days later? Okay. Okay. That's why. You know what I'm saying? If you, like, what even made you say that? Like, why would you even say that? Like, you could have just not said that at all. You know what I'm saying? You could have just not said that, and everything would have been fine. But you said that. So y'all can call it what you want, but this is about to be done. You know? She needs to know the type of person that she just got proposed to. Because I know she, you know what it is, like, just the other day, she was feeling one way about him, and now she's married, she's proposed to him. Some people only care about the ring more than their self, you know. Some people just care about the ring more than they self. And she's probably so happy that she got the ring because that's probably all she wanted. Some people just want to get married so bad. But, ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. This nigga said, I have every part of him. He said, I have every part of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm crashing. Like, am I crashing out? Is this a crash out, y'all? I feel like a crash out would be like me going out his house and tearing up his shit or fucking up his car or something like that. When I say I'm about to be chill as possible, he's not gonna know. He's not gonna even know that I'm recording. I'm gonna leave his house like everything is okay. I promise. I'm gonna let him know that I know, but I'm gonna leave his house like everything is okay. He's never gonna know. And then I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna block him. I'm blocking from everything. Social media. I'm blocking from my phones. He doesn't know where I live. Thank God. Because I always went to his house. So we're never gonna cross paths. We live in two opposite sides of Georgia. He lives like an hour away from me. Everything is gonna be fine. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. Just fuck with me on this one, y'all. Okay? When I get to his house and he starts, once he say he want to talk to me about something, that's when I'm gonna turn the phone on and I'm gonna record everything. I don't know if I'm gonna put his face in it. If I put his face in it, I'm gonna put his face in it. But you're gonna hear his voice for sure. And then when I post that video, I want y'all to tag her. I'm gonna tell you the name to tag. Okay? And that's it. I know y'all want to do it. Y'all are messy. Stop acting like y'all holier than thou or better than thou. Like, come on now. God damn. And then I'm gonna block him. And then he's never gonna hear from me again. I swear to God. He's never gonna hear from me again. Okay? Like, we good? We on the same... We good? Okay. One more part. Okay. My plan is to look cute as always, and that's it. And let him tell him then I'm gonna go home. I'm not sad about it no more, y'all. That's the thing. Like, I move on very quickly. I just have to get this out the way. And then it's time for bigger and better things. Literally. Okay? And thought I just saw something move. Hold on. The skin is skinning, ain't it? But yeah. I just want to get this over with and we can move on. Yeah, I don't wish this on nobody, especially if you're a good person. I don't wish this on nobody. This doesn't feel good, especially if you literally poured yourself into this person to help this person with like whatever journey he was going through. You don't deserve that. I'm too good of a person. But he deserves everything that's gonna come to him. And he probably think what he's doing by telling me part of whatever he's gonna tell me today is him being a good person. Alright. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you. No, like, you should have said something before. Like, you shouldn't have been fucking streaming. Clearly, unless this bitch that he's proposed to him, just dumb as fuck and just wanted to get married so bad. You've been lying to me. That's just my good. You've been lying to me this whole time. Because just the other day you said it's nothing. Just the other day, because I asked him about it. That's why I know y'all so like, I asked him about it. He's like, she don't even talk to me. We don't talk we don't text. We don't do nothing. Just the other day, Wednesday. unless she was just so pressed to get married and she's just dumb as hell and she just wanted the ring so bad, which I honestly don't think that's what it is. This nigga been lying to me the whole time, and I don't wish that on nobody. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. Especially when you good. Like, I literally poured myself for him. He was going on this little journey to become a better person. Like, and I was literally there for him every step of the way, guiding him, helping him, praying for him, praying with him, giving him books to read, like literally elevating his life. Literally, like he's never gonna meet nobody like me, y'all. He's never going to have nobody in his life again that's like me. I was the best thing that ever happened to him. I just wasn't the one for him, and that's fine. But I forgot I had this damn concealer. Oh, it's okay. But I was the best thing that ever happened to him. And he said this to me. I made him into the person that he is today. And that's the type of shit that you say to people that you are about to marry. He never said anything like that about her. He said he wouldn't be the man he is today without me. That's some bold shit to say, but then get proposed to or engaged the next day or 3 days later. That's some bold shit to say, buddy. Like, wow. Like, but anyways, so we're just gonna get this over with and we're gonna go about our business. Let me tell you something. I have options. I just liked him more. You know, I just had a better connection with him more. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I'm not gonna be sad about it. I have options. I'm not an ugly person. I'm fine as fuck. I know I look crazy right now, but I'm fine as fuck. Just wait until I get my shit together and y'all see the after. I'm fine as fuck. I just really fucked with him. That was my nigga. Oh, that was my nigga. That was my friend. He lost a friend. You know what I'm saying? No more like all the shit that we used to do. It's gonna be no more. He's gonna feel it because, like I said, I was part of his routine and he was a part of mine. But I was a part of his routine for sure. Every time he woke up, he called me. First person he called. Fucking 4 o'clock in the morning every day. Still he still got the sleepy voice on. And we go to the gym together. We don't go to the same gym, but we're like in the car taking our pre-workout together. Like everything. While he's cooking, he on the phone with me. Why, like he's, wow, y'all, like, wow. Like his, not just like, I'm not gonna hold you, like it's gonna be a definite change for me too, but he's gonna feel it as well, you know. He's gonna feel it as well, so it's gonna be okay. And I'm content, y'all. I'm content with everything because I know who I am and I know what I brought to the table, and I know how I elevated his life and made his life better. And I know he's not going to find that in anybody else, especially out here in Atlanta. He's not going to, hold on, y'all. He's not going to find that in his fiance. He's not gonna find that in anybody else, and he knows that, because he knows the type of female I am, the type of woman I am, and how I am, and how real I am. And you know, but hey, that's what you wanted, brother. This is how you wanted it to be. You didn't have to lie. We could have been friends still. And I'm not saying we're going to be talking every day and stuff like that, but we could have been to the part, like, you know, just checking in, seeing how he doing every now and then, and he doing the same for me. We could have been that. You know what I'm saying? But you just couldn't be real. And that's a shame. That's a shame. Like he bamboozled everybody, yo. Like, my friends are so pissed off at him. Like, they ready to fight him. Like, because they, like, you betrayed everybody. Everybody was on your side. Everybody was on your side. Team him. Team him. I don't even know if I should say his name. Team him. And then you do me like this. Buddy. Anyways, y'all, I'm not about to do a part 3. Y'all just be on the lookout. Y'all gonna see like my after. I'm gonna do that, and then y'all just be on the lookout for the video call. I mean, not the video call, the video recording, because I'm doing it. And yeah, all right, bye. Y'all, I just got here. Okay, it's about to go down. Okay. I wouldn't say he was living a double life. He probably was living a double life. He just lied to me about everything. He told me that him and his ex won't fucking with each other. She won't fucking with him. He won't fucking with her. And then the next day, a couple days later, he got engaged. But y'all, what do you think he's going to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm just very curious. Do you think he's going to tell me, one, that he's going to tell me that he did get in fact engaged? Like, is he going to be a real ass nigga and tell me he got engaged? Or do you think he's going to just let me know that him and her decided to make it work? Or do you think he just played it off altogether? We're going to see. We're going to see. This is me. I think I look cute. I'm a bad bitch. And he's gonna miss that. My titties is out. He loves my titties. My ass is fat. My waist is small. Whew. Okay. We about to go in here. Y'all, put y'all votes down. While I'm here, put y'all votes down. Tell me, do you think he's gonna be real? Do you think he's going to not tell me? Or do you think he's going to, like, just tell me that him and her decided to make it work? Like, but still not telling me that he's engaged. We're gonna see. Okay, bye. Y'all, I'm okay. I'm at home. So there is an update. And I'm going to post it tomorrow. I'm going to post the conversation tomorrow. And the only thing that happened, y'all, that really pissed me off with this video recording is when I picked up my phone to check if it was like still recording, it had stopped recording and it said my memory was full. That shit pissed me off. So I only got about like 5 minutes of the recording, but I think it has like good, like, I got some good shit, but I will tell y'all the rest of the stuff that he said as well. But it's 11 o'clock and you know I go to sleep early because I gotta go to the gym at 4. But I'm home. I've been home. I just been talking it up with my friends, you know, having our little conversations and our little meetings and stuff like that. So that's why I haven't responded. But I've been home. We did talk. Y'all gonna see what happened tomorrow. I'm gonna get in more detail of everything that happened. But he's blocked from everything. I will tell you that. This nigga is no longer in my life. Tomorrow, I'm gonna post a video. And I'm gonna explain more. I know some of y'all don't get it or don't understand, but just wait till in the morning. I'm gonna do it tomorrow after the gym. Okay? I'm so tired, y'all. Today was stressful. It drained me. But I'm glad it's over. I can wipe my hands clean with everything and move the fuck on. All right, y'all. Good night. So this is what happened when I seen him yesterday. And I need y'all to tag her because she needs to see this as well.
I love her.
You ready? We finna talk.
Oh, we about to talk?
Hell yeah. Let me talk some real shit. Went back home this weekend. And met with the active shows. Met with the fucking family. We had a great time. And I got the answer that everything came to fruition.
What's that?
With her. And everything worked out. So we back talking again.
You're back talking?
We talked and
It's okay.
because I feel like I'm about to lose a friend. Talk to you every day, all day. Good. I know we said it was gonna be okay when this shit happened. And I ain't okay. I'm not happy.
You not happy?
No. Cause now I gotta devote my time and energy back, you know what I'm saying?
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, but what we got, man? Now you gotta look at me. What we got, man? And this is just me speaking to you real. Me and her ain't even got that. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all only had one assignment, and it was to record the whole conversation. But my phone literally cut off at 5 minutes and 2 seconds because it said that the memory was full. My whole time of having this phone, it never said the memory is full. So maybe it wasn't meant for the whole conversation to be recorded, but that last part that he said, that was where the video stopped recording. I'll just tell y'all what happened. So I cut a lot of that 5 minutes and 2 second video because majority of it was him crying, and it was y'all didn't need to hear all that. you know. But I'll just tell you the remainder. And I'm not gonna hold you. I waited until he was done talking to see if he was gonna tell me if he was in fact engaged. He just kept talking about us. He just kept talking about how he's gonna like miss us. And you know, I asked him, I was like, when did y'all decide that y'all were gonna talk again? He was like, Friday. I was like, oh, okay. And he kept talking about like our connection, and that's what I was trying to tell y'all. He feels it too. We had a connection like no other. You know, after he finished talking, he literally said, that's all I gotta say. I literally waited for him to tell me, and he was like, that's all I gotta say. I told him, I was like, you know, I'm not sad or I'm not hurt that you and her got back together. I'm happy for y'all. Good for y'all. I told him, but I am sad and hurt that he has yet to tell me that he's engaged. And guess what he said? He started dazing out, and he was like, I was gonna get to that. And I kept on talking. He kept saying, I was gonna get to that. When were you gonna get to that? I literally waited for you to say it. You wasn't gonna get to that. He was like, we wasn't finished talking yet. Nigga, you just said you was done talking. He said that's why he came home today, and the first thing that he wanted to do was tell me that whatever he told me. He was like, he couldn't stop thinking about me. When he was sleeping on his mama couch, he was crying. On his way back here, he was crying. Like, he was crying throughout the whole weekend, and in private, because he knew he had to tell me that him and her was talking. You was just gonna tell me that you and her was talking. You wasn't gonna tell me that you was engaged. You're not even happy about your engagement. You haven't even posted anything yet on your page about y'all engagement because of me. Because you're not happy. You just feel like you're supposed to do this for some reason. And I was like, so you telling me that I'm trying to do this whole video in one take, okay? So I was like, so you're telling me that you talked to her on Friday and y'all got proposed on Saturday? And he was like, yes. And I was like, that just don't make sense. He was like, Cree, I haven't talked to her in months. We haven't really had a conversation in months. And I was like, so you talked to her for the first time for real on Friday, and y'all got proposed on Saturday? And he was like, yes. I was like, that just don't make sense, because who in their right mind would say yes to somebody that they haven't talked to in months? I was like, don't nobody want that ring that bad. Don't nobody want a ring that bad. He called his best friend. His best friend loved the fuck out of me. He called his best friend, and he was like, bro, can you tell her I did not know that she was gonna say yes? And his best friend was like, I don't think nobody knew that she was gonna say yes, because y'all haven't really talked in a long time. And shit, I was surprised she said yes. Y'all, I really hope that this girl, I mean, you know, it is what it is, but I trust his best friend more than I trust him at this point. And I really hope this girl didn't accept that ring because she wanted a ring that bad. You don't even know your nigga like that, and you just accepted a ring because you wanted to get married that bad. You wanted to have a ring that bad. But some females do that. Me personally, I just can't. He told me, I was like, but why didn't you tell me in the beginning, before you did it? Why didn't you tell me before you did it that you was gonna do it. I was like, you didn't have that much respect for me? He was like, I didn't tell nobody I was gonna do it. He said I had to make it right with her family, her mom and her dad. I told, like he was like, my best friend didn't even know, my mom didn't even know, my family didn't know. All they knew was a date, April 19th. I was like, so you knew that you was gonna propose? He was like, I didn't know she was gonna say yes. Okay, I get that, but you knew you was gonna propose. When did you buy the ring? He was like, I been bought that ring just off of faith. And I was like, so you don't think you should have told me? He was like, Cree, if I would have told you before I did it, I wouldn't have had a clear mind when I did it, because all I was gonna think about was you. He said I wanted to have a clear mind, just me and God, because I didn't want to be thinking about you the whole time because of how I feel about you and how I care about you.
What we got, man? Now you gotta look at me. What we got, man? Now this is just me speaking to you real. Me and her ain't even got that. You know what I'm saying?
The conversation kept going on, and I'm skipping some details because, like, the small details, nothing that I feel like that's not that relevant to this, but because I'm trying to finish this, because honestly I want it to be over with, because I'm just over it and I'm ready to move on, you guys. Okay, but the conversation just kept going on, and it got heated. Like, not we wasn't yelling, we wasn't screaming, but it was some elevated voice levels, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I'm just gonna be honest with you, I deeply care for this guy, you know? I deeply care. So yeah, it was some crying for me too. I'm not gonna say that he was just crying, it was some crying for me too, because I'm not gonna have that no more. Y'all, he was my soulmate. I truly feel that way. And I don't know if you can have soulmates more than once in a lifetime, but he was my soulmate, and he feels that way too. He feels like he's not going to feel this way ever again. And I feel that way too. Even with his future wife. Of course he loves her. Of course. Of course he's happy that she says yes. But he's not gonna feel this connection, this feeling for her like she felt for me. So I get married to her, right? But that's neither here nor there. I told him I'm gonna be okay. Like, I said this just to see what he was gonna say, to be honest. But I was like, what do they say? To get over somebody, you gotta get under somebody. And he just got quiet. And then he's just like, you know what I want to do? I was like, what? He was like, I want you to go, because I'm on my period, by the way. It's like my last day, you know, so I'm not heavy, I'm light. And he was like, I want you to go in the bathroom and check to see if you still on your period. Yeah, this man was like, or if it's light enough, because I think we deserve to have one last go round. I honestly felt tried. Y'all, we had the best sex in the world. I'm not gonna hold you. But the last time we had sex was over a month ago, because he was going on this fast. And We were supposed to have sex when he came back from Alabama anyways, because his fast was over. He went on like a month fast. And he was like, man, you deserve it. Like, me and you went without doing anything for over a month. Like, at least the last thing, if this is going to be the last time we see each other, we talk to each other, let's just have one last go around. He was like, what you think? And I just shook my head. And I was like, you don't think that's wrong? And he was like, yeah, I do. But I don't give a fuck right now because you deserve it. And I really wish my phone really recorded that, because that shit right there, that was a jewel right there. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a perfect part of the goddamn video. He was like, just go check. He kept kind of like trying to get me to go check, because he really wanted to fuck me. And he was like, you look so fucking good right now. And this nigga said, my dick been hard just listening to you talk. I don't get why men propose to a woman when he's not ready to get married, or marry a woman when he's not ready to be married. Like, why? Clearly you're not ready. Clearly you're gonna do the same thing you did to her the first time y'all broke up. The first reason why y'all broke up. The first reason why she left you. Nothing changed. I'm sure, I know I could be a weakness. Don't get me wrong. I know I could be a weakness. But, like, my guy, you just got engaged on Saturday. It's Monday. It's Monday. I was telling him, like, we can't talk no more. We're not gonna talk anymore. After today, when I walk out that door, it's not gonna be nothing else of us. You will never see me again. You will never hear from me again. I told him that. And he was like, I thought we always said that we wasn't gonna stop talking to each other. We still was gonna be friends. Not when you were engaged. I was like, nigga, you're about to get married. We can't talk to each other. How are you going to put all your effort and your focus over there if I'm still in the picture? You're not going to be able to do it, because she's not me. You're not going to be able to do it. Yes, y'all was together for 7 years. Yes, y'all have a connection, in that aspect. But she's not me. You can't put all your focus. You can't put all your focus over there if I'm right here. If I'm still talking to you, if I'm still chilling with you, if I'm still fucking you, if you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I got really emotional because I was talking about my mom, and I was talking about how, when the doctors they told me that she was gonna die, and they tried to prepare me for her death. And even though they told me that she was gonna die, and in the back of my mind I knew that it was gonna really happen, I still had hope, and I still had faith, and I still believed in God that she might make it through. But she didn't make it through. And even though with all that preparing, even though I prepared for the worst, it still hurts. I'm still sad about it. And that's the same thing that I'm going with him. Like, I prepared myself that this could possibly happen, that him and her could get back together. And I was, you know, and I still had hope, and I still had faith that it would last a little bit longer than it would be. And even though I did all that preparing, I'm still sad about it. I'm losing my best friends. I'm never gonna have these early morning talks, these talks throughout the day, these laughs. We have our own language. We are so fucking connected. This nigga knows me more than I know myself, and I know him better than he knows himself. I'm never gonna have that again. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss it, but it's no turning back from this. Not for him and not for me. Because after I post this nigga's gonna hate me. And that's fine. And he's blocked on everything. So, no more contact. You know? But yeah, y'all, that was it. That was finale. I'm tired. I'm about to go in this gym. And I just want this to be over with. But do y'all thing. Tag sis for me. Okay? I do have to say this. And I'm just waking up from a nap, so excuse my voice, but I was watching back my videos, and it's one thing that I said that I don't agree with, and I shouldn't have really said. She's not crazy for accepting the ring. She's not desperate because she trusted him. And clearly she loves him, and clearly she had faith in him. I'm sure she is a beautiful individual inside and out. And she doesn't deserve this either. Not at all. I hate it for her as well. I don't know if she's going to stay with a man. I honestly don't care. I just hope that she finds happiness in whatever journey she goes. Just like I hope I find happiness in, whatever journey I go. And it was another comment, but I blocked that person because it was a person that didn't have any followers or any views. And it was kind of sketchy. It was a sketchy ass, but they said something like, well, if the connection that you had was so deep, why did he propose to somebody else, or why he didn't choose you? I don't care that he didn't choose me. That's not the problem. The problem is that he didn't keep it real with me. That he lied to me. I don't care. I think people may think that. I don't care that he proposed to her. It's the fact that he was going to lie to me about it, and he was going to keep that from me until whenever. He was trying to have his cake and eat it too, and that's not right, and that's why I exposed him. I literally waited for him to tell me that he was getting engaged, and he did not tell me. No matter if he said that he was going to tell me, I don't believe that. If I didn't say nothing, he wasn't going to tell me. I don't care that he proposed to her. Good for them. But I feel like where we were and how we were and our connection and stuff like that, I deserved better treatment. As far as him being honest with me and him protecting my feelings and letting me know and not having me, find out the way that I found out. Could have just been real with me, like, listen, this is what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? But, or even after the fact, like when I went over his house, he could have just been real with me, huh? That's all. But he couldn't. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm done with this whole thing anyways. I said what I said, did what I did. I'm done. Did I know about her? I knew about her as like I knew who she was, but he told me he wasn't fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? He told me that she wasn't fucking with him. I was never a side chick. Trust me. If I knew that it was as deep to the point that he was about to propose to her, I would never be fucking with him. Y'all, I'm over here looking at her part 1s and her part 2s of the story. I'm waiting for this part 3 because I am invested. It is getting good. Like, it's getting good because I need to know if the stories, like, I need to know. This nigga, he was nothing like I thought he was. He was nothing like I thought he was, and he really thought he really underestimated me because I'm so cool. I'm either black or white. I'm very cool. Like, I'm very laid back. I'm very cool. It's either black or white. It's no in between. Majority, 99% of the time, you're gonna get the white. But that black, that 1% of black, y'all, he never expected this to happen. Hold up. When I left his house yesterday, he thought everything was cool. I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder how he's feeling. I wonder, you know, is he crashing out? He just shouldn't have did nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? He got whatever, he's getting whatever he deserves. I'm looking at her story times or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, like, she seems like a really cool person, and I really feel bad for her because she loved him, and he really made it seem like he changed, and I really thought he changed too. But when he tried to, like, that fucking part, like fucking me at the, like, we deserve to fuck, I was like, damn, nigga, you ain't even changed. You just got engaged and you trying to fuck me. Somebody said he loved her and he lusted for you. That was some real ass shit. That was some real ass shit. Like, cause that's what it was. And I don't feel no type of way about it. I honestly don't feel no type of way about it. He loved her. And he lusted for me. She said light skin plus size in her dream. She called me Jezzy, aka Jezebel. I'm not a Jezebel. I did not know. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. That's not in my character. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me tell you something. I'm so good with everything. Huh? No, I'm talking to them. Hi. Hold on. I really believed in this nigga. I feel like my friends really believed in this nigga. He played the part. You hear me?
He really did.
And this nigga played the part. He bamboozled us. Bitch.
Like, He bamboozled every single one of
I
us.
need another shot.
Oh, yeah, of course. He bamboozled every single one of us. Just charming. Was he charming?
Hell yeah, talking about something. Oh, I heard a lot about you and I ate that shit up.
Because I do talk about you all the time. I do talk about you. But
Ate that shit up.
ate that shit up. We was very supportive of him.
Struggling fucking artist.
He's a struggling fan, but we was making plans to make him a star. He could have became a star.
Cause one thing about it, you and me in the marketing, we may not be able to sing, honey.
We can't sing, but we can market. We can market. We know how to make a motherfucking star.
Okay.
We know how to make money.
We was about to pull strings or whatever we could.
We changed, like I changed his style. I got him into, the videographer, because he had that bootleg ass Android pictures, videos.
From whoever auntie was at the show.
Yeah, like just getting come on. His life was about to skyrocket because of me. And this nigga just all he had to do was be real. All he had to do was be real. You know what I'm saying? To both of us.
Mm-hmm. Let me see your lip.
I don't want people to think that I intentionally tried to hurt her though.
Yeah, that was not the intention.
I was trying to expose him. But she was collateral damage.
Yeah, obviously her feelings got hurt, but
yeah. I was trying to it has nothing to do with her. She has nothing to do with how I'm feeling.
Y'all know when if something goes wrong and you ever been I'd be crazy if I went and did this. We really did it this time. Cause we crazy, okay?
Yeah.
You don't get to go scot-free this time.
Yeah.
You don't get to. No, you gotta answer to this shit now.
Yeah. He really thought he got away with it.
Yes.
That's
he
the
thought
thing.
He was about to be happy.
This nigga's no, nigga, you're not about to be happy. That was my thing. You're not about to be happy. When I say I played that role so good.
You ate that down.
I played that role so good. He thought give me my Oscar right now. Give me my Oscar right now. He thought when I left. No, but let me tell you, Pinky, because I didn't tell you this. When we left, I gave him a hug.
You gave him a hug, friend?
I gave him a hug, and then he was smiling. And I was you too happy. I literally said that shit, right? Mm-hmm. I was you too happy. He was cause I'm happy I met you. I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't regret nothing. He was because you made me into a better person. This, I made him into a better person for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And she was going to get my residual. So I was this nigga's too happy.
We ain't Chris Brown around here.
No, nigga, you not about to be happy.
No.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch. This nigga thought he thought he got away with it. He thought he got away with it, y'all. But he didn't. He did not expect this from me. Cause I'm too cool. I'm so laid back. But once you fuck me over, and I'm real private. I'm really surprised I'm doing this.
Yeah, me too.
Cause I'm private as fuck. But he fucked me over. So he gets whatever he deserves.
But if you need some tint, you can use some tint. You got tint?
I just be feeling it, no man.
Okay.
Why did you sleep with him again? When did I say I slept with him?
Like, are y'all slow for real?
When did that actually come out my mouth? Did I come out my mouth?
Never. No.
I never said I slept with that man. I said he wanted to fuck me. Sorry. Hello. But I never said that I slept with him. I think his fiance, ex-fiance, thinks that I had sex with him too. I never said I did that. I wasn't gonna say anything because honestly, I was kind of curious about what she was gonna say about me. Yo, I am thoroughly enjoying her stories. But no, I never said that I had sex with that man that night.
Don't touch it.
Never said it.
Don't touch it.
I will say that what I said wasn't like, you know,
A confirmation or a denial, but
yeah, I would say that. Like, when I look back at that video, it did sound like I could have possibly.
but y'all stretched it. Like, it was never said that she fucked him.
I never said I fucked that man.
We didn't see that one coming.
I didn't even think y'all was gonna think that.
Fucking him.
I think
was
90
diabolical. Like,
That's crazy.
like whoa.
That's why
Not too much.
That's why she called me Jezzy. I thought that was the cutest thing. until I realized what she meant about it. I'm not a Jezebel. Y'all. I'm innocent in this situation. He's the villain. I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with me.
And we got the proof.
I have the proof.
The crying for me.
Damn.
The crying does not get old. Like, the crying will never get old for me.
He didn't think I was gonna do this.
No, but like, you being that much of a narcissist and then crying? You're crying? You're crying? You just proposed to an innocent lady.
An innocent lady.
Like, and you're crying? You just play, and then I don't know if this is the first time she's ever been proposed to, but that's supposed to be such a
Happy moment.
divine, special moment in a girl's life. Like, we think about these moments when we're little girls, and you ruin that shit for her. Like, you deserve to have your fucking vocal cord snapped in half. Like, you can't even fucking talk. That poor girl. I mean, you know, not to make her be like she weak. She ain't weak, but
I do feel bad for her. And her little, I'm sure people think that I'm bitter.
we don't care what y'all think about her at all. Not a damn.
Listen, I really want to like.
That was not the point.
I truly feel bad for her. I don't care about him no more. Like, I don't care about him. But I genuinely feel, I was that part too, y'all, I started crying. I called my friend. I was like, bitch, I was like, yo, like, I feel bad.
Anybody would like,
cause that is sad. That's really sad.
then the dream took me out. I said, not the dream, bitch. And you saw the lightning? That was a paid actor. I mean,
damn, man.
The lights going out and all of that. Paid actor.
And she definitely did not deserve that.
I would have wished that on anybody.
This nigga just deserves the worst. I don't give a fuck. You don't do me like that, and you don't do nobody like that. Don't do her like that. She seemed like she genuinely,
Like a cool person.
and she genuinely cared about him. She really did care about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after it all, after him trying to paint her like, oh, she know.
He made it seem like
She don't fuck with him. He made it seem like I'm trying so hard to get her
and she
back.
wasn't like y'all.
The flower story took me out. Like the whole
like I knew about him going to the house and all that stuff, like she said. I knew about that.
He literally said, "Oh, I took her flowers and she asked me why."
She was like, "Why you buy so many?"
What woman would say that?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
be for real.
I was like, yeah, she don't fuck with him. Like how he said it, he was like, why you get so many?
And I
was like, oh yeah, she don't fuck with him.
She don't fuck with him.
Because that's something that I would say to a nigga if I ain't fucking with him. Like he downplayed the fuck out of it. Like the story, her story, it wasn't nothing like his story.
Nothing like.
But I mean, all in all, I didn't fuck that man.
I know he punching his pillow tonight.
That man.
I know he punching
that
his
man
pillow
is crashing out. As he should. He deserves that, man. Like, bruh. I bet, like, the two realest bitches he ever fucked with.
They teamed up together. Did a story time.
But, yeah, no, I never fucked that man that night. I didn't. I don't know what else to say. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm just waiting for part 3 because I am invested.
Just a little bit, yeah.
High key for me. Because what happened?
I didn't know if she called. Like, did you call him? How did you break it to him? Like, sis, give us the tea.
What happened?
What did you do? We need to know what she did. Like, I want to know what she said to him or vice versa. Like, how did it go down between them?
Yeah.
That's what we need to know. Please put that in part.
Did he cry? Did he cry for you too? You know what I'm saying? Like, was those crocodile tears running down his face?
Because he's really the paid actor for real. The fact that you can cry? It's fine. I think you're in the wrong profession. You can sing,
when
but
he was crying in front of me, I literally was like,
nah, I think the kicker for all of us was look at me. No, you gotta look at me.
Because when he was doing that, my head was down like this. And I was like twirling my hair or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he said that. Y'all, like, I don't know. I think I should give me a little award for my acting skills as well.
A TikTok Oscars. Like, does TikTok not have like an awards program? A coupon at least. Come on. Can we get a free bundle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long story short, I did not fuck that man that night. I have to specifically say that night.
Like over and over, because where did y'all get that from?
I did not fuck that man that night.
Reiterate.
Okay.
He ain't getting that.
He didn't get none. He tried the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And he tried to really like make it seem like, what, girl? I'm not your mommy. Oh, here you go, baby. But yeah, that's it. No, I don't really need to explain that anymore. Yeah. But give me part 3, girl. Damn. You just ain't gonna give up, huh? I don't understand why you think it's about her. It has nothing to do about her. I know she's hurt, and I'm feeling for her. I know you're one of her friends, and all you doing is taking up for your girl, as you should. Good ass friend. Good ass friend. But you don't know me, and you don't know my intentions. I tagged her because I wanted her to know. He wasn't about to play me and be out here all happy. No. You're not gonna fuck over me and be out. He underestimated me. He thought when I left that house that everything was gonna be good and he was gonna live his happy life, even though he's a fucked up individual. So I felt like she should know. It had nothing to do. I wasn't trying to hurt her. I was trying to hurt him. It ain't had shit to do with her. Y'all need to get that shit out of her mind. I'm glad you got your girl, man. You should. Like, They need more friends like you. The world need more friends like that. I'm glad you fucking with your girl. You got your girl back. And as you should, especially in this time. I'm not gonna keep on. You're not going to make me look like the villain. You don't know me. You don't know me. So you just don't give up. She stopped being innocent when she posted this instead of inboxing her. I posted this because I wanted to expose him. That's it. It had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with her. It has no reason, because he chose her. Y'all don't know. I feel like I have to be so like detailed, which I don't feel like being, for y'all to understand why I feel the way that I feel. Y'all are making me seem like it's not valid for me to feel the way that I feel. She just happened to be a casualty in the situation. But I was meaning to hurt him. I was like, you're not about to get away with this. Because this nigga was not gonna tell me he was getting engaged. He wasn't gonna tell me that he had a fiance. He was gonna keep me in his back pocket. He was about to play me. And you think I'm gonna let him get away with that shit? No. And I wanted her to know, because he's over here all happy. Even though he just tried to fuck me, he's happy. Nothing changed about him. He was about to get away with that shit. The fuck? So I don't give a fuck how you feel. I understand that's your girl, but you don't know me. You reaching. You literally trying to build this other narrative about me, and it has nothing to do with that. Chill. Cause God, that shit's crazy. Like, goddamn, okay. Yeah, I blocked the first one because I didn't know. Like, I was like, who the fuck is this? I didn't know if it was him. I didn't know who it was. I wasn't thinking, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind motherfuckers being on my page talking shit, because it doesn't bother me. Nothing bothers me. And that's why he didn't think that this was gonna happen, because normally shit doesn't bother me, but this bothered me because he was literally about to play me in my face. He was literally about to still try to fuck with me while he's engaged. We had plans recently. Like, he has a show next week. I was gonna be there. Me and my friend was gonna be there here in Atlanta. Like, he wasn't like we was about to go like the movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so many things that we had planned. He was about to buy me some shit. My birthday's next month. Like, even after I found out he was engaged, he was still talking about this. This is before I even told him that I knew. So I know he still had plans for me being in his life. That shit ain't cool. So yeah, I exposed the fuck out of him. And yeah, I had everybody tag her because she needed to see this, because that nigga ain't about to be fucking happy. Nigga, you need to hurt. And unfortunately, it hurt her too. But I was more focused on hurting him, because you ain't about to play me. The fuck? Nigga, I got played all these fucking months. Nigga, I'm gonna get the last fucking laugh. I don't give a fuck. And I know it hurt her. I'm hurt too. But I know it hurt her more because that was her engagement. I gotta chill. Like, God damn. Like, I get it. That's your friend. I get it. My friends gonna have my back the same fucking way. That's why they don't fuck with him. They ready to pull up. And I'm like, nah. They ready to pull up on him. We ready to fuck some shit up. Fuck that BMW up. My friend needs some new tires. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like this nigga bust open his door. I know his schedule. I know when he's not at home. And he's at the gym or he's doing, like, come on now. I'm ready to pull up on him. They are pissed the fuck off. My friends have my back too. So, chill the fuck out. Oh God, you another one. Hey friend, listen. Everybody is invested in her story. Like everybody was invested in my story. But I'm wrong because I'm invested. I'm invested because the man she talking about ain't the man that I know. And I'm curious about like who he really is. That's why I'm invested. Again, that's your friend. You taking up for her. As you should. But you reaching. Y'all reaching. Y'all trying to make me seem like I'm something I'm not. You don't know me. But I'm invested. Because clearly that man that I thought I knew was not the man that I thought I knew. I'm curious about how he really is. Because the man that I thought I knew, that nigga's a fucking asshole for real. Yeah, I thought he was the perfect gentleman. I thought he literally checked out all the boxes. No red flags. Like communication skills, check. Motherfucking, he listened, check. He's like my best friend, check. It was check after check after check after check after check. He didn't treat me like that. So I'm curious about like the real person he really is. That's why I'm invested. I want to know the real story because clearly what he was telling me was a lie. I've been lied to. That's why I'm invested, because I need to know the truth. I'm not trying to laugh at her pain. Like, oh, y'all funny. I'm not about to laugh at no other woman's pain. She didn't do nothing to me. She's just being very detailed on things I didn't know about that man. I don't know that man over there. I don't know him. And I dodged the bullet because he probably was going to act like that with me down the line. But I was wondering, like, the way he was with me, was that fake and the real person is how he is with her? Because that man was like, he was the perfect gentleman. I used to tell my friends, I was like, yo, I really wish everybody could experience somebody like him. I used to say that. I was like, I used to tell my friends, like, yo, like, I really wish, I really hope, I can't explain to y'all what it is, but this nigga got it. Checked off every box. You know? Just the other day, Wednesday, when I left his house, I had a dream too. But it wasn't like her dream. But I had a dream and I woke up mad. You know what I'm saying? I just woke up mad. And he was in the kitchen cooking breakfast. And he automatically felt my energy. And he was like, Cree, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing. You know, I really wasn't trying to talk about it. Because I was like, maybe I'm just, you know what I'm saying, tripping. I was about to start my period. I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Being emotional and shit. But I wouldn't, like, he wouldn't let it go. He kept saying, like, Cree, like, what's wrong? Like, you acting different. And then finally, I just said, I was like, because I had a dream about you. And he started laughing. He was like, what was your dream about? Like, let me hear it. Like, he wanted, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was so in, you know, it was different. Like, he allowed me to speak.
And I told him what the dream was about, and we talked about it. He sat down beside me, turned to me, and we literally talked about it, and then I felt good again. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, like, I'm invested in to see like how he really is, because I didn't experience that side of him. And y'all got me trying to play me like I'm interested. I'm not laughing at her hurt. I'm laughing at it like, wow, like this is crazy. I really thought I knew him. All my friends thought they knew him too. They was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, they used to be like, I wish I had what you and, now I was about to say, I wish I had what you and him had. Even some of them that's in relationships. I wish we had a connection like y'all. Yeah. We had a connection. Yeah. I thought he was my soulmate because of how good everything was. And I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for feeling the way that I feel. Because you didn't experience what I experienced with him. Like, it has nothing to do with him choosing her. And y'all saying like you knew about her. I knew who she was. I knew that she was his ex-girlfriend. Don't you know who your nigga ex-girlfriend is? Yeah, I knew about her. And we wasn't it, like, that's what I'm trying to get to. I think I'm gonna do this on another thing, because I think I really need to explain to y'all what it really was, because y'all, whew. Ooh, y'all, this one talking big shit. She talking big shit, mama. That lady talking big shit. You was trying to be messy like you were doing something. You're a side chick and you're trying to brag about it. You won't be blessed. God don't bless no mess. You sound hurt and jealous. Shit. You said something right there. That lady said something right there. I'm not going to put too much effort into this comment or like do some explanation, because I'm going to do some explanation in another video. But how was I a side chick and they wasn't even together? Yeah, they had history, but they wasn't together. She clearly said it in the videos. How was I a side chick? 1. 2, she said something, another comment she said my plan backfired. I think my plan went well. He's exposed as the liar and fuck nigga he is. Like, what? She found out. That was my plan. For her to find out and for me to expose him and for him not to be happy. I think my plan went well. Was I hurt? Yes. Jealous? No. Girl, I got a flight in a couple hours to go to Miami for bigger and better things. Like, jealous? No, honey. I'm about to go to Miami and be with for bigger and motherfucking better things. It has nothing to do with jealousy. But like I said, I'm not gonna go too deep into that comment right here, because I mean, if I feel like it, I will explain it a little bit more. The motherfuckers that know me, the literal 0.9% that know me in this whole entire situation, they know the situation and they know what it was. You thought you did one right there, honey. I understand you feeling for your friend. But If you want to find me, honey.
I don't know why motherfuckers think that I have to be tasteful for him. Why I should have kept this in private. I don't owe this man a goddamn thing. I don't owe him anything. I don't give a fuck about him. Y'all really pissing me off. I don't have to be tasteful. If she wants to be tasteful, that's on her. Me and her are two completely different people. Her personality and my personality are two completely different personalities. He got the right one. He thought he was going to get away. No. He never expected this from me. He never expected this from me. I don't owe him shit. I hope he hurting. I hope he stays hurting. I hope this nigga crash the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't owe nobody nothing. Being tasteful? I'm looking at the other comments on the other side. Motherfucker said she should have been tasteful. Nobody deserves public humiliation. This nigga deserves everything that is coming to him. Every single thing that's coming to him. I don't owe this man anything. Nothing. I want him to hurt. She wants to be nice and be respectful. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not about to be nice and respectful. I'm airing his shit out. Airing it out. He's getting what he deserves. And I'm doing this for all the other women he done fucked over in the past. Because he fucked over a lot of fucking bitches in the past. So, shit. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? The fuck? Y'all didn't, I feel like y'all did not want her to know. Especially her family. I feel like y'all really didn't want her to know. Oh, y'all, you should have kept that to yourself. So she could be living with a man who's a narcissist, who's a cheater, who's a liar. No. Y'all really don't fuck with that girl like that then if y'all really did not want her to know. Oh, you could have hit her up in private. Sent her a DM. No. No. I wanted to humiliate him publicly. Nigga, you gonna hurt me? You gonna be lying to me all this time? Nigga, I'm gonna hurt you in the worst fucking way. You not gonna be happy. And everybody gonna know about it. Everybody gonna know about it. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about his feelings. Tasteful? I'm not a tasteful bitch. I'm not a tasteful bitch. Nigga. Like, he got the right one. Like, he knows. I never crashed out on him. I never seen red with him. Because this doesn't come out often. It doesn't, I feel like the last time this shit came out was, I know I was young. Go. Like, this shit don't come out often, but you fucked with the wrong one. And I'm so glad you didn't think it was gonna come from me. Nigga, that was blindside, nigga. I blindsided you. I think I did a good job. I did what was supposed to be done. I did it for all the women he done hurt in the past. Because he hurt a lot of women in the past. He, like all the times that I was fucking with him, but he hurt a lot of fucking women in the past. I did it for them. I did it for me, and I did it for her. Like, I don't give a fuck about that man and his feelings. I used to. I don't give a fuck now. I don't give a fuck what he do or how he's responding to this. I hope he's in that little corner of his fucking couch, balled up in fetal position, sucking his thumb, crying. I hope it. You know what I'm saying? I just hope the worst for this man. So, yeah. Stop telling me to be tasteful. I'm not going to be tasteful. I'm not. Fuck. That other video, for some reason the sound got taken out. I don't know why, but I was just talking about Old Girls Part 4. Like, that was a lot to unpack because I was in the picture. I've been in the picture the whole time she been talking. So I like all the stuff that all the events that's coming up that she's talking about. I know about it, but I have a different point of view of it, and that's why this man needs to be exposed. That's why this man needs to be exposed. He's a fucking liar. So I'm gonna say my point of view, but I'm gonna wait until she's finished with all her story times because I don't know what she's gonna say. I just gotta see what she gotta say because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Like, that girl, that man literally disturbed her peace. She did not want him. What I really want to say, I'm gonna wait until what I really want to say, I'm gonna wait until she's done. Okay? Because I have a lot to say. Because y'all motherfuckers tried to bully me and make me look like when it was really y'all. When it was really y'all. But okay. Let's hopefully she'll be finished soon. Cause dang, stop making us wait. Damn. One may say, why do I keep responding to these bitches, even though you already addressed the fact that I did not sleep with that man? One may say that. To be honest, because y'all, I get to really be myself. I really get to express myself. I don't do this in real life because bitches like her will not step to me in real life and tell me what I did do when in fact I didn't. So I get to do it, and yes, I'm gonna respond. Miss Kiana, were you there? Were you under his bed? Were you hiding in the closet? Did you see me? Did you see us do it? I said I didn't do it. And if I did do it, I would tell you, because I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not scared of y'all. Who the fuck are y'all? I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. I did not fuck that man, and I'm about to show you. Y'all bitches have selective hearing. I literally said, y'all, we had the best sex in the world. And literally the next sentence it said, but we didn't have sex over a month. Y'all didn't, you didn't hear that? Did the video go on mute? Did the video mute itself? You didn't hear that? Because I did. Other people did, but you didn't. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on. Y'all, we had the best sex in the world. I'm not gonna hold you. But the last time we had sex was over a month ago because he was going on this fast. I'm guessing you missed that part. You didn't though. You have selective hearing, but what I think it really is you wanted me to fuck him. You want me to be the side chick. You want me to be the villain. You want the drama. You're not gonna make me the villain. I know what the fuck I did. Like, I wonder what you gotta say now. You're just gonna make up something. So what more excuses do you have? What more evidence do you have that I in fact fuck this man? I'm waiting. Hey. It's like you're so wrong and you're so loud about it. God. How can somebody so wrong be so loud? How can somebody that has never met me a day in their life think they know me so well?
How can somebody who could never sit at the same table as me tell me what the fuck I did? How? Girl, bye. Like, come on now. Okay, y'all. So I saw Miss Christine's last part of her stories. And there's a lot to unpack. I have a lot to say, and I'm gonna try my best to say everything in one video. First of all, first thing I want to say is I'm so glad that this shit is over. Like, dang, you did drag it a little, Christine. I'm sorry. I gotta be real with you. You dragged it. If nobody else is gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. We should have had this story 3 days ago. If nobody else is gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. We should have had this story 3 days ago. But I get what you was trying to do. I get it. As you should. Second thing I want to say is this summer about to be lit. We outside. It's going to be some things that I say that you may not like, Christine, but I really need you to look at me as your blunt friend, the friend that keeps it real with you and everything. And this is how it was in the beginning. I never meant any ill intent with you. Everything was genuine and everything was coming from the heart, even though it may have seemed differently. When I first made those posts, I was emotional. So I had said some things that I probably shouldn't have said, but that was just the emotion coming out. I'm gonna take my time with this video because I want to say everything that I have to say. And I don't need none of you bitches trying to switch up my words. I appreciate you for being respectful to me. I waited to say all this that I'm about to say because I was going to wait to see how you was going to handle things. And you handled it very classy. A little shade. I caught the shade. I caught it. It was cute. But, you know, I appreciate you for being as respectful as you could be. So I'm gonna make the disclaimer though. What I'm saying right now, some of the things you're not gonna like. Okay? But we're gonna get to that later. I need to first address something else. The first thing I wanted to address is all y'all bitches who kept saying, I'm just mad because he didn't choose me. I'm the side chick. So why didn't he choose you? Hold on, y'all. I'm on the way to my car because I'm about to get on all y'all asses. Hold on, give me a second. I'm back. I'm back at home. Wash my face. In my robe. Now I can get on y'all bitches. Number one. It's funny how y'all was coming at me and y'all don't know me. If you never experienced what I experienced, if y'all never experienced what I experienced with that man, how the fuck you gonna tell me how the fuck to feel? I was telling my story and my experience with that man, and all y'all could say is, you just mad because he didn't pick me. I never once said I wanted him to pick me. Never once said that. I never once said I was mad because he got engaged to somebody else. All that shit just literally went over y'all head. Like y'all literally forgot the big picture. The big picture was this nigga was a fuck nigga. He was about to play me and he needed to get exposed. the man that I knew is not the man that Christine was talking about. I didn't know that man. He treated me way differently. And now I know it was all an act. Because he know the type of man that I want. The type of men that I normally go for. He played that role. He knew everything that I wanted in a man, and he played that role, and it was a manipulation. And that's why I thought I had a connection with him. That's why I thought he was my soulmate. But all y'all bitches could think about was me being mad because he didn't choose me. I knew this nigga wasn't my forever. I never said I wanted to be with this man. I just liked fucking with him. Like that was the thing. I liked fucking him. I like fucking with him. I like talking to him. I like spending time with him. I like how he treated me. He treated me very good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he treated me the way that I feel like every female deserves to be treated from a man. That's how he treated me. But clearly he was putting up a facade. Clearly he was lying. Clearly he manipulated me. And he did a damn good job at it. But I never said I wanted to be with that man. My friends knew that I never wanted to be with him. I didn't want to lose what we had, though, because it felt good. I felt like he was my best friend. All the stuff that Christine said that he knew about with other females and all that stuff, like that, he was like my nigga, like my homeboy, my best friend. Like, he literally told me everything. I knew about the girls that he, like, I just didn't know about the tactics, like she said. He just told me about how he used to fuck on married bitches, how he used to, you know, like how it was after the shows and all that stuff. Like, I knew about that. But I guess he told her his plans and how he used to reel women in. He never told me that. And I'm pretty sure I know why he never told me that. Jonathan was an option, you guys. I did feel like I had more of a connection with him than the other niggas, but he was an option. Come on now. Like, I like talking to him and spending time with him more than the other niggas. But Jonathan was not my forever. I didn't want to marry him. I knew about his kid situation. I thought he could do better with that. I used to always try to push him and try to, like, you know, I was like, you don't want to, like, try to go harder to try to see your kids. Those are his kids, by the way. He told me. I seen the DNA test. 99.9%, both of them. He got twins. Those are his kids. He can do a lot better with them. We're not going to downplay that. We're going to keep it real over here. Those are his kids. I was never a side chick. How can I be a side chick and they wasn't even together? Christine literally said that they wasn't together. That nigga is literally for everybody. He's nobody's man. He's everybody's man at this point. But I hope after this, nobody wants him. I hope this shit pushes out. The algorithm pushes us out so well that nobody will ever want to fuck with him no more. Because he is evil. He is fucking Pied Piper, y'all. That nigga is diabolical. So, for y'all to say that I was a side chick and I'm mad because he didn't choose me. First of all, I'm not gonna be no second choice. I'm not nobody's second choice. It's going to be another part. So, because I got a lot to say. So, go to the next part. I'm not going to take as long as Christina, though. It's about to come up. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Now, back to, let's just get straight to it. And all I was doing was speaking my truth. And y'all forgot about the main villain in this story. Young vocals. This man needed to be exposed. And unfortunately, Christine had to be hurt by it. She had to. I had to sacrifice somebody. And unfortunately, it was Christine's heart. But she had to know, you guys. She had to know. At the end of the day, I just hope that nigga gets everything that he deserves. I hope his singing career flops. I hope his vocal cords break. I hope whoever he fucks with next, I hope he really falls in love with them and they do him so dirty. To the point where he might want to go to the other side. He might want to start fucking with niggas. At this point, do he? Because this nigga is literally for everybody. But I really hope that he gets his karma. And I hope that his daughter will never meet a man like her father. I hope God protects her. The main reason why I made this post in the beginning, when I wanted y'all to tag, or while I was mad, because I was mad because this nigga was literally about to play me. He was not going to tell me that he got engaged. Y'all, if I didn't know that he wasn't engaged, we would still be fucking with each other. All I could think about is, what if I never saw Christine's story and I never knew that he was engaged? And I found out months later, or he decides to let me go months later when they about to get married or something. Do you know what the fuck I would have did? I would have been in somebody's prison for whatever I was going to do. He was about to play me. He was about to string me along. He was about to use me. Him, that nigga, was about to use me. He's been using me this whole time, come to find out. But that's why I was mad. Like, you was going to do this to me after all this shit we've been through? After all that, like, after how I thought we were, you was going to do me like that? And now all I see is red. So I had to expose him. I had to. Okay. Second thing. Is it the second thing? I don't know. Next thing. I did not fuck that man after I found out he was engaged. I understand what I said sounded like I said we fuck, but I was just rambling. I was literally just talking from the top of my head. I did not fuck him. I just didn't make it clear. And I'm tired of you bitches keep telling me that I fucked him. How y'all telling me that I fucked him? And I'm telling y'all I didn't fuck you. Were y'all inside did y'all check my pussy? With his DNA in it? Like, how y'all gonna tell me I fucked this man after I literally just told you I didn't fuck this man? I was trying to tell y'all, I don't even know why I told y'all. Like I said, I was rambling, but I was just telling y'all, we used to have the best sex in the world. Honestly, y'all, I come to find out, I think I was just stigmatized. Let's just keep a buck. I think I was just stigmatized because I'm not going to say we didn't have a connection too, because we did have a connection, but seeing them videos, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I even associated. Like, cause Christine, why you had that engagement video with that red suit and that hat and them black, like I said, Chris, why would Christine do this? Why would she show him in that state? Because Lord y'all, he looked a mess. I was stigmatized. That's all it was. But I did not fuck that man that night. And y'all need to shut up about it. And if I hear somebody say something else about it, I'm going to find you and I'm going to come fuck you up. That's it. Moving on. Yes, I was in a picture the whole time. I did not know him and Christine. I did not know Christine was in the picture the whole time. He told me that was his ex. They were together for like 7 years. And they don't fuck with each other no more. Or 6 years or something like that. I forgot what he said, like when we first started talking. But he said they don't fuck with each other no more. He did say that they used to live together. But she wasn't there. She broke up with him, I think. I think that's what... Like I said, this stuff is allegedly now. Because I don't believe nothing this man says. But she broke up with him. She used to live in the apartment that he was staying in. But she don't fuck with him no more. I think it had something to do with him having a baby. Those twins. I did not know she was in the picture this whole time. Like, damn, this nigga, whew. This nigga did a thing, didn't he? He got too much time. How did he fuck with 2 bitches at the same time in different states? He got too much time on his, too much time. Damn. That time when he was over there, for those days in her story, I believe that was in December. Because in my mind, I was like, when did he have time to go over there? Like, and spend those days with her? But I believe that was in December. And I believe that's when my mom was in the hospital and she was dying. I wasn't talking to him like that then. I was focused on my mom. I was at the hospital every day with my mom. So I guess he had time. But it was odd because every time I called him, he'll answer. You know? I must have good timing or something. But that's all I want to address in that situation. Now, I'm coming back to you, Christine, on the next part. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let's just get straight into it. Christine, I'm talking directly to you, okay? And again, what I'm going to say you might not like, but this is just me being real and me being blunt. And I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say what most people are thinking but don't want to say. Your family is the reason why you're hurt right now. Your family basically forced you into an engagement that you didn't want. This man literally disturbed your peace. You literally told him that you didn't want him. You told your family that you didn't want him. But yet they didn't even think about you or your feelings. They just wanted you to get married for some reason. And that's the reason I feel like they kept coming at me so hard, because of the guilt. I exposed him. So now they feel guilty. That's why they wanted me to do this in private. That's why somebody just said I should have just left it alone. I should have minded my business. Your family did this. I'm so sorry to tell you. You were good. You were healing, Christine. And they literally... I'm so sorry this happened to you. But you were ambushed into a proposal. You really not gonna like this, but I'm gotta say it. Listen, I'm just being real. Your daddy, he needs to apologize to you. You apologize to him? No. He needs to apologize to you. How I am so disappointed in your dad for still continue to communicate and fuck with a man, even though he knew how he been doing you these past 7 years. Jonathan literally destroyed your 20s, wasted your 20s. And your dad was still talking to this nigga and planning shit behind your back. My dad would never. Your brother still talk. Like, where's the loyalty? It was like they were more loyal to him than they were to you. God was showing you so many signs not to fuck with this man. Your whole 20s. And then you finally decided not to fuck with him. You stood on business until they painted this fairy tale and jumped through hoops to make this big moment for you. Jonathan is literally the devil. Girl, the devil knows the word too. And he will use his knowledge of the word to manipulate. He manipulated your family. He wasn't manipulating you though. Girl, you stood on business. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. But he manipulated the fuck out your family and your dad and your brother and your mama and everybody. Your cousins, your aunties, your friends, you know. Nigga, he manipulated me. That man is literally the devil. How he was holding all this on a string of religion and God, and how he was using God so much. But he wasn't walking a single path of what it stood for. When you was apologizing in your post and you apologized to your parents, I was like, no, Christine. That's why I was like, I literally was shaking my head, tearing up. I was like, no. Because you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. You were doing it. Your family needs to apologize to you. And to your family, y'all kept asking me or telling me I should have done this privately. Honey, she literally admitted that women come to her all the time in private. And she still was with him. No, this had to be done out loud. I feel like I did what's supposed to be done. I feel like I am so happy and proud of myself for doing it. I don't know why the other women never did this, or maybe they just don't, they're scared and they don't have tough skin like me for all the opinions and all the attacks that I've got. But I'm so glad I did this, and I'm so glad you found out. This nigga really bamboozled me. He asked me, y'all, this is like a side note. I remember one time we were talking about rings, and he asked me what type of ring would I want. And my ass was thinking like, why he asking me what type of ring I like? Like, I'm thinking like, why he asking me what type of ring I like? But I told him the type of ring that I personally like. I want a rock. Like Jackie Ina's, like that style ring. That's the type of ring that I would want. And I remember the type of ring. He was like, nah, I want like a grand ring, like a big ring. And he sent me a lot of like Jared's type of rings. You know, like those type of rings. But the fact, I was like, this nigga was literally trying to get my opinion of a ring so he could buy for another girl. Y'all. Anyways, hold on, back. Christine, I really respect you as a woman. I think, I don't know you. But I adore you now. I really truly adore you now. I kind of want to be your friend, but I know I'm stretching it. That's a little stretch. But bitch, if you ever want to get flown out, I got you. Come to Atlanta and we can have a good time. Like, we can have a good time. But I want to hug you because I can't imagine the hurt that you feel right now. I can't imagine the hurt that you feel because I'm not hurt anymore. I've moved on. Trust me. I don't need time to heal. People keep saying heal. Trust me. I don't need time to heal. I'm not hurt. Like, your situation with him or your experience with him was completely different. Yours was more extreme. But I truly respect you and I want to hug you so bad. And I really hope you get to see this. I'm sorry if anything that I said in the post that I made hurt you, offended you, made you feel less than. I'm sorry. I promise you that was not my intent. I was speaking emotionally and I was speaking at the top of my head. I was not thinking correctly. I was just talking because I was so shocked. I was like, what? You was gonna play me? But this nigga is literally Mojo Jojo. He is so diabolical. The last thing I'm gonna say, I heard when you said I am more than my body. Girl, I'm more than my body. Trust me. I'm so smart. I have a great personality. I'm a good mother. List goes on. But I gotta keep it real with you. You need to say that to yourself as well. Because every single post I see on your Instagram or your TikTok, you're talking about your ass, your duke, or you're showing your duke. Even if the post ain't got nothing to do with no pants, you showing your ass. You're more than your body. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're classy, honey. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Maybe we can talk out of this, but I do want to be your friend.
What's poppin', y'all? Most of y'all know me as Big Mama, but my name is Christine. Nice to meet y'all. Now, this is a story time about me just recently getting engaged on Saturday, but then today just finding out that my fiance just had sex with another girl on Monday that he had been dealing with. First thing first, we gonna take this off. It's real pretty, ain't it? It is adorable. Look at the side, the blue stones on each side. It's beautiful. Yeah. And one thing I'm gonna let y'all know, that we won't be crashing out. We gonna be cashing out. Okay? So we gonna put that beautiful thing right there. I was literally working, y'all, and I just started getting people tagging me. They was tagging me in videos, and I just kept getting tags back to back, not knowing what's going on. Now, normally I don't check it. I never check comments for real, and I just never go through it. But someone just told me to go through it, And I see this video where she recorded him. She recorded him, even though it was only 5 minutes. I heard what I needed to hear. And let me just say, I will not be tagging him. I won't mention his name. And I will not mention her name. I thank God for this happening. First thing first, I thank God. This is like a thank you God moment, not like a moment for me to dog him out. This is my truth. And before anybody tells my truth, I'm going to say it first. I've been struggling with what their names would be, but we going to call him Motive, because I don't know what his motive was with, getting me back and doing what he did. And, I just call her Jizzy. Her nickname gonna be Jizzy. Okay, so me and Motive have had history for years. I am 29, he's 39. So we have a big age gap. Not a huge, but we got a big age gap, but that never messed with anything. So it's been 7+ years since, that we had been fooling with each other. But I had just recently left him alone. Like, I couldn't take it no more, because he was still being him. He came back like he was a changed man and wasn't a changed man. And however y'all want to put it, y'all can put it. I know y'all gonna probably dog me out in the comments, but it's fine. This is my truth. But I love this man so much, and I knew his potential, and I would never date nobody off that potential ever again. Okay? So last year I decided that I was not bringing in a new year with him. Like, I had been start parting ways with him, but I was just like, I'm done with this pattern and this cycle of us being good, then something happening, and then we being good again. Like, I was just done with it, because I had to not settle. And it's like I was settling with him because I knew how much I loved him. But I wasn't in love with him no more. I guess I loved him because of our history, and I got comfortable, but I was not in love with him. And the love that he has, like, that my father and that my mother had for him, like, and my nieces and, even my dogs had for him, like, it just did something for me. So that's why I was trying to do everything that I could do to keep us, as one unit or whatnot. So I would just pray over him even when he was not there. I was that one praying over him, and literally, y'all, everything. All right. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm all over the place, but it's finna make sense. It's everything finna make sense. So before I tell y'all the red flags, the little stuff I started seeing, we were literally last year when I, end up, start back talking to him a little bit, and we would hang out, like him and my dad would hang out, but me and him, of course, we started talking. No, we wasn't having sex or nothing like that. No, like, he was just letting me know that, he had changed. He wanted me back. He wanted to show me that he had changed. So he was moving as if we were about to get married. Like, he was doing stuff that, a husband would be doing to start building that empire up. But certain things started to change real quick. First thing first, he started putting his phone on do not disturb when he was around me. Like, his text messages was on do not disturb. It was one time where he was sending pictures of 2 Latino women to his homeboy, like, and they was exchanging, like, who was gonna, like, mess with who. But he ain't see that I peep game. And it would be certain times where he would even, like, be with my father. I still stay with my father or whatnot, but he would be at my father's house, like, while I was gone to go work. And cause that's how close all of us were. Like, he'll be there, playing the game. He's a singer, by the way. He's a singer, so he didn't have shows or anything like that. So he was there playing the game. And as soon as I walk in, he'll hurry up and get up off the phone real quick, or act like he on the phone with a dude and be like, yeah, all right, bro. This is what had me, like, I was done. I was completely done. I ended up, we was hearing a vibrating noise, like a vibrating noise in the living room. And I'm like, where is it coming from? He was like, I was trying to see, but I don't see. I was like, open your black bag. His black bag always contained his contact case, his clippers, like any essential items that he needs to take on the go or whatnot. And it was his little razor, his shaver. And it was fresh condoms in there. Now, me and him had not been having sex. We had not been having sex. I couldn't understand why. I didn't know what was going on. But I knew from the past that if we weren't having sex, he was having sex with other people. So I knew. So I looked and I'm like, oh, so you got condoms in your bag. Oh, and okay. And I said, they knew too. He was like, nah, I don't want to hear all that. Them old condoms. You been knew about them condoms from years ago. Like, them old. I said, why would you have old condoms in there? So what he did not know is that I'm very observant, but I just don't say anything. I put the bag down and I said, no, wait. I said, if I look in here and I see something, I'm going to know if you lying or not. So I go back to the bag. He said, well, go ahead. I go back to the bag and I see that it said 2027 on the expiration date. The last condoms that he had that were dull and gold, they said, the magnums that he had that was dull and gold, they said 2026 expiration date. So I knew what time it was. So I was like, yeah. I ain't even finna complain about this man not touching me no more because I know what time it is with him. That day that happened, he was leaving out anyway for a show that I was supposed to been coming out with him. Like, I supposed to been going out of town with him. He was going to Huntsville. And I'm like, okay, so I've been going out of town with him to Huntsville on a regular every time because he had just been booked a new gig or whatever, and loving all the people out there. He done introduced me to them. I done built relationships with these people because I'm like, oh my God, I just love them because they genuine, is that and the third. So I'm like, now you're not taking me with you now? Like, what's going on? So that's when I knew, oh, he got him somebody out there, or he either talking to somebody and he don't want to get caught up, this, that, and the third. I knew what time it was. But the trigger, y'all, the day before that happened, I had a dream. Now, okay, so this getting a little, this long, so y'all gonna have to come to part 2. Like, if y'all want a part 2, let me know if you want a part 2. Baby, this is real. This is my real life, my real story. So let me know if you want a part 2. Okay, y'all, so this is part 2 of the man I said yes to. So, I had a dream. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together. Hold on. Y'all, I literally had a dream the day before he was supposed to leave. We had been together 3 to 4 days, previously before him leaving. He wanted to spend time with me to show me that, he wanted to be around me. Like, he wanted his love back. So I'm like, okay, I'm going with it or whatnot. Y'all, I had a dream that we was sitting down. I was playing with the baby. No, he was playing with the baby. Like, it was a little baby on the floor. He was playing with the baby, and the doorbell rung. And I was like, don't worry about it, I get it. When the doorbell rung, it was a plus size light skinned lady. And I was like, what you want? She bypassed me. She literally bypassed me. And he was shocked, like his mouth dropped wide open. And he was like, what you doing here? And she said, I'm done with him. We said we'll never leave each other. I'm completely done with him this time. And they literally locked arms and was hugging. And I was screaming, and I was like, for real? Are you serious? Are you serious? You gonna do this in front of me and your baby? Like, I'm fussing at him. It got to the point where I started hitting him, but as I'm hitting him, hold on. So as I'm hitting him, it's like my punches, it's like a ghost. Like, my punches were going through his body. They were going through her body. And the only thing that I could look at was my baby. So I looked at my baby and I grabbed my baby. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all not finna see me cry on this camera. I'm not finna cry on this camera. But I looked at my baby. I grabbed my baby. And I was screaming. And I was like, Motive, you just gonna do this? Motive, are you serious? Motive, are you serious? And it was like he didn't hear me. Everything else was tuned out, like he was casted upon a spell, like the light shit. If that ain't God, I don't care what nobody say. Wait a minute. Yeah, every time I get to a certain part, it's crazy how the thunder start thundering. Every time I get to a certain part. But I was just, it was like he was casted up, like she had him in a spell or something like that. And I was screaming. And literally, it's like I felt myself choke. I felt something choke me, and I jumped up out the dream. When I jumped up out the dream, I looked at him. I literally looked at him, and he was just sitting up on his phone. And I said, I just had a dream about you. And he looked, and he kept on his phone. I was like, this light-skinned lady. He said, I don't want to hear nothing about that. He was like, you better rebuke that in the name of Jesus. You don't do that. When you have dreams like that, you rebuke that in the name of Jesus, to make me hurry up and stop talking about it. So I let him leave. He went to Huntsville, Alabama, because he had a show. And I'm sorry, y'all. He had a show. And I called my sister instantly. And I tell her what happened. I was like, and then I tried to tell him, and he cut me off. And she was like, no, ma'am. That was the vision that God gave you for you to know. So I'm like, all right, boom. Like, I listened. We talked about it, this, that, and the third. And it was hurting so bad. But I mean, let's just keep it real. One thing about me, I'm going to keep it a book no matter what. And that's why I don't judge people no matter what they, going through, because I done been through a lot in my life. So I ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. I know that we make mistakes. And this was just, a life lesson that I had to go through. So I'm just like, all right, boom. Like, I'm finna just cut him off completely. So he get to Huntsville, and he don't even call me like he normally was calling me. Like, he was like, I got here. Like, he'll try to stay on the phone long enough for me to say that I did talk to her, and then say that I'm finna go to sleep, this, that, and the third. But I wasn't trying to talk to him for real. I was like, okay, whatever. So I ended up slacking up talking to him. It got to a point where I slacked up and stopped talking to him, where it's like he'll let 2 and 3 days pass by without me even calling. And normally he like, what is wrong with you? Like, no, you not finna do this. And I seen him not caring, but he caught on to my pattern. So he like, oh, heck no. Like, I ain't finna, let her completely stop talking to me. Like, I gotta have some access to her. But I didn't let him keep access to me. I stopped answering the phone calls. I stopped text messages. Like, it wasn't even no more good morning text messages. It was not none of that, like, at all. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave him where it's at. He trying to call me. I'm trying to see what's wrong with you, what you got going on. I let him know. I said, look, I'm gonna let you do you. I said, I see how you moving, and I'm gonna let you move the way that you move. So he like, I'm gonna just give you some time, this, that, and the third, and to be able to, get myself together. So we stopped talking a little bit, and that's when he ended up popping up at my house and trying to see like what's going on. When he popped up at my house trying to see what's going on, I'm giving him nothing. He like, sit down, we need to talk. Like, sit down, like, we finna have a conversation. Check me out in part 3. Part 3 of the man I said yes to. Let me just say that this is very fresh on my end, and it hurt. So with me like kind of stuttering over my words, and literally everything just hit me all at once, it hurt, but I needed it. So we sit down, and at the time it was later at night, and I had a guy there to work on the oven and to work on the sink. So we're sitting there talking. He like, first, he said, you want the bad first or the good first? And I'm like, talk. And then he was like, well, you don't want to start? And I looked. I said, you can go. And he was like, what? See, you know what? That ain't nothing but the devil. So I was like, I don't like confrontation, but with me growing up, it can get like that. But with me maturing, I'm too grown. Like, I'm not finna do it. I really like explaining myself. So he say, you want the good or the bad first? And I was like, talk. He said, well, at this time he was having situations going on with his best friend, and his best friend is a girl. And he was saying that I had a phone conversation with her. She was talking bad about you, this, that, and the third. And so after he started saying all that stuff, I literally, like, my mind, everything just went mute in my head. And I just looked at him. And I won't go into detail exactly of how, you know, everything that he said, only because I'm just not finna do that. Just know that he was trying to make a conversation out of drama and say that his best friend was talking bad about me. Because y'all know, people who dislike the same people, they thrive off that. And I'm just not that person. Ain't never been that person and will never be that person. So as I look at him crazy, he said, so you ain't got nothing to say about that? I said, no, not at all. He said, so I just want to tell you that I'm sorry, that I love you so much that, you know, I'm just struggling with this thing, blase, and I'm praying more and I don't want to lose you, the same old. After he finished saying what he said, this is exactly what I said. I said, you done? He said, yes. I said, first off, I want to say that I apologize. And he looked like, I said, I apologize for allowing you to waste my 20s. I said, I apologize for allowing you in my life to have me go through all of this. I apologize. I apologize. It's my fault, not yours. I said, it's not your fault that I allowed it. I said, it's not your fault that I seen potential in you that you didn't see yourself. I said, so no, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I said, whoever God got for you, he got for you, but you ain't for me. I said, this is the last day that you will ever talk to me again. I said, we're done. So he looked and he just got quiet. I said, you can go though. You can go ahead and leave. And he like, what I'm not gonna do is not allow the devil to intervene, because I know that the devil, like, this ain't nothing but the devil, and I know that we can be so big and so great together, this, that, and the third. I said, I'm serious. You can go. So he slowly got up, and I said, is there anything in here that you left, or anything that you have bought me that you want back, that you can take back with you? And he was like, no. He said, just, my firearm, blah, blah, blah. And he left his boots, his bowling ball, he had stuff there, and he got it, or whatnot. And I have my own firearm, but I mean, I still had his other one too. So he left. After he left, I cut it all off. Fast forward down the line, it's about a couple weeks later. Now, this happened in the beginning of January. Like, literally in the beginning of January, this happened. And so a couple weeks passed down the line, and he just started texting me. Like, he started texting me and, apologizing, trying to call, this, that, and the third. At this point, I had deleted his contact. So he had no contact in my phone, like with his name on it or nothing like that. Like, I just deleted it or whatnot. And one thing about him, we were never friends on social media. Now, one thing he liked to do with his girls, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna be no friend. You're not gonna be his friend on social media. If you his friend on social media, you one of the chicks that he did with that that you don't care. Like, So if you're his friend on social media, more than likely you're one of the women that he be like, oh, this sis, and you know that he call you sis, but you know what's really going on. You one of the women that's probably married, because you probably married, and you just don't care. You just need a quick little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get what I'm saying? So he kept contacting me, this, that, and the third. Kept ignoring him. He trying to get in contact with all my family, like the people that's in my inner circle, to talk to them and this, that, and the third. He's still calling my daddy and like contacting my daddy, checking on him. You know how they go. And trying to stay cool with my daddy, but my thing is, him and my daddy, they did have a close bond. It was more like a father. He was more like a father figure to him because he didn't have an active father. So February gets here. Actually, February the 16th. No, it was the 15th or the 16th, one of those. And I get a bunch of DMs. Like, a bunch of DMs. I'm getting text messages like, oh my God, did you see what he did? You see what he did? Go to the next part to see what this man did. Only because it's the last day. I'm going to post this video. This the product. I never received the product. So how am I supposed to promote a product I never received? Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So it's been different women that's been coming, you know, in my inboxes. Then the third, yeah, got that, been knew that. Okay. But it's one particular person that wanted to get my attention. Now, the last video that I posted was part 3. It's when I told y'all, remember at the beginning when I was saying, do I want the bad news or the good news first? When he tried to start a conversation based off some drama between his ex-best friend and me, and it's never no drama there. Now, I guess since I said something about the ex-best friend, the baby mama want to come forward, because I guess they like click tight like this. And she wanted to submit her audition tape. So let's see exactly if she's going to get the role that she's been wanting all this time. Okay. Well, I thought it was going to be a tape, but she sent an email instead. She said, I'm gonna say this: you have 0 chances to mention my kids in this messy SHIT. I don't care what she said, I don't care what going, don't bring my, y'all, this is what she said. I don't care what going, don't bring mine into it. You not finna get no likes, coins, or nothing about us, baby. So keep talking around it, because simple fact, you getting your karma. Staying with a man who chooses women over his kids. You should know better. You speak so highly of your father, but you with a man neglecting his fatherly duties. You not a girl's girl. I thought she was done. She wasn't done. She said, oh, and please don't respond to me telling me anything he said about me or anything, because he clearly lies. I don't have to keep my kids away from him because he doesn't even try. And that's okay with me, because I don't want my kids around this type of delulu behavior. Well, I thank you, baby mama, for your audition tape. But shut up. Shut up. You wanted to be a paid actress so bad. And one thing that I don't play about is kids. So pipe down, little shawty. Go back into your hiding place where you been, okay? Go back into your hiding place where you been, okay? Nobody was never gonna bring up no kids. But let's not talk about the kids. Let's talk about you. And since you wanted to become a paid actress, but I'm sorry you did not get the role. But let me just say to you, my darling, girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm telling my truth. This is my truth. Even after you knew about me, you told him, you better not have my kids around her, this, that, and the thing. Look, relax. I don't have to tell you anything of what he said about you, because guess what? He does not talk about you. No, he does not talk about the kids. So pipe down, okay? If I started this late in what's going on, why would you think I will backtrack to almost 2 years later to start talking about kids? So look, go drink you some water. Go drink you some water. Go feed them beautiful babies. And keep watching the show. Part 4 finna come. And I'm gonna say this one thing, and I forgot to put it in the video. Since you say it's the Lulu behavior, and you don't want your kids around stuff like this, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna say this. Let's not forget why you ain't got the courts involved in the situation already. If he not seeing the kids and taking care of the kids, why you ain't put him on child support yet? You don't want to talk about that, do it? Do you really want to talk about the Lulu behavior if I type your name in and the first thing that popped up on your name, do you really want to talk about the Lulu behavior? I suggest you go back to your timeout table. Well, it's not even a table, baby. You might as well go back to your timeout chair, back in your little corner, in your peaceful area, until it's time for you to approach the bench. Okay? So leave Big Mama alone. Bitches is always trying me. Okay, y'all, so this is part 4 to the man I said yes to. It's taking me a little minute to do this only because, y'all, this is very hard for me. Very, very hard for me. And I feel so disgusted. So to go back, to have to go back and think about all the stuff and relive it as I'm talking about it is very hard. So just be very patient with me. But let's get into it. So he had a show. And I think it was on Valentine's Day. If not Valentine's Day, the day after. I think it was on Valentine's Day. He had a show. And I had a lot of people tagging me. And I'm like, what's going on? And I never looked. Like, I didn't look at the tags or anything like that. I end up getting text messages of the video. And basically, he just poured out his heart about how he was wrong. If you got a good one, guys, keep it, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I watched the video and I was like, okay, all right. I was shocked because he posted it, because he never post a woman. Like he slick with it. He real slick with it. So I was surprised he even tagged me and posted it. But if you know who I'm talking about, you can go back to his pages and it's not up there anymore. And I didn't know that it wasn't up there anymore. Somebody made it clear to me that it wasn't up there anymore, probably like a week or two ago. So it was a little minute ago that they made me aware of, and I was like, oh, okay, and so that time passed, and I ended up getting a phone call like, girl, you got a package at the door. So it was some flowers and it was gifts in a bag. I'm like, oh, okay. So he texted me how much he loved me. So he texted me every day, all this stuff like that. And I'm not responding. I'm not giving him this man the time of day, y'all. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not talking to this man at all. So the gifts started rolling in. Like when I tell you they was rolling in back to back, they was rolling in back to back. They wasn't just no flowers. They was gifts. Yeah. And when I was receiving the gifts, he would look at me and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Then one day he came up to my house. He had brought me flowers. He brought me flowers, and then literally the next day he brought me flowers again. And I was like, what is this for? And he was like, what you mean? I said, what is this for? He said, what day is it? Either it was Thursday or Friday. And I said the date. He said, just because. And he was like, you know I'm gonna marry you, right? I look at him crazy, like, and I say, no, you're not. And I say, it's somebody out there for you, baby. And it ain't me. And he started laughing. He had a smirk on his face. And he was just looking at me. And he was just looking at me up and down. And he was like, I'm going to marry you. He was like, watch how God finna work. And I'm like, so I say, well, okay, thank you so much. I was like, you drive safely. Like I deflect real quick. He said, can I see my dogs? Now, one thing about it, Cash and Tego love him. And he love Cash and Tego. Like, he give him gifts. He do everything for Cash and Tego. Like, he do not play about Cash and Tego, period. So, he thought he was coming in my house. Get what I did? Now, everybody know I'm strong. They know I'm strong. So, I lift up the garage with I one hand that shit. So, he looking at me like, damn, she ain't let me in. So, I said, there you go. I said, so he opened the cages and he playing with them. I'm like, don't let them out. Don't let them out. So, he playing with them, bonding with them. He finished. I just stood there. I actually stood there to make sure they ain't come out, the garage. And then he came out. And he was like, I'm going to marry you. He was like, I love you. And I looked at him. I said, no, you not. And guess what I hit him with? All right, my nigga, I'll holler at you on the flip side. He said, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Y'all, I try not to laugh, but everybody know that I'm goofy. Like, I'm super goofy. But I was so serious. And I was like, well, okay, have a great one. And he looked, and he smiled at me. And he was like, I'm going to marry you. He gets in the car, and you know how you finally see somebody that it's like, wow, I never thought I'd see them. It was like one of them type times, and he was just in a daze. Like, he was just stuck. And it was that day. It was one of them days I was dressed up too. Because I was finna head out, but he caught me before I headed out. And so he was just lost. He was like, okay. He said, I know what I'm going to do. So I ended up getting a message from his sister. And one thing about it, his sister got my heart. Like, I love her so much. She's so sweet. It's just something about her. And she knows, like, I love her so much. And it hurt so bad to have to tell her, like, no, I'm not. No, I can't do it. And not only was I getting message from her, but everybody was like messaging me like, come on, like, give him another chance. When I tell y'all, so many people was messaging me and was like, come on, like, give him another chance, like, he done changed, and it was like really overwhelming because I wasn't going. Like, I was good. I'm up off this man, right? So now it done got to the point where he's contacting my daddy constantly. Like, I ain't even knowing they talking. He talking to my brother constantly. I ain't even knowing they talking. Like, they plotting now. They plotting. So I'm getting little weird questions from family members, and they like, well, if he just, he changed everything, like, would you give him? I'm like, no. I'm serious. No, I'm good. I'm finally at a place in my life where I'm good. And it was like he had hurt me so bad, y'all. And I didn't mention this earlier. I did not mention this. Before I had stopped, like, when I decided to leave him alone, that I didn't tell y'all. He didn't know that I knew about 3 other women that he had been talking to. He didn't know that I knew. So I looked at him in disgust. Like, I'm not attracted to this man. Like, I wasn't doing nothing with this man. And when I was doing something with this man, it was like, the job wasn't getting done for me. For him, heck yeah. For me, So it's like, it's crazy how we got to this place when I used to be obsessed with him. And I got to a place to where I was so disgusted with him. The day his mama called me, it was so hard. And she like, what's going on, babe? Like, what Motive talking about? And I was like, he not talking about nothing. I'm done, Mom. Like, I'm good, Mom. I'm good up off of Mom. I'm like, he don't even know that I know about these women that he keep lying to me about, and I'm okay. He could be happy with somebody else. And she was just like, okay, all right. And I told her I loved her like I loved him, but him, I'm good. Like I'm good. Beginning of March get here, I get a question asked to me. If motive came out the blue and asked you to marry him, what would you say? That's what I did. And they like, I'm serious. If motive asked you to marry him, like, what would you say? Like, if he just put it all on the table, this, that, and the third. I said, that man can't come back over here. So they like, okay, well, he gonna be coming soon. And I said, I ain't studying that. He gonna get embarrassed. I get a message from him literally after that happened. I'm finna provide y'all with screenshots to show y'all how I was not studying this man, but this man kept bothering me. I'm gonna need for y'all to pause it, do what you gotta do, whatever you gotta do, but pause it and read it yourself, because I'm not gonna hold it up there too long. And then after these screenshots, it's finna get good. It's finna get good. But guess what? You gotta go to the next part. Man, he's 39, travel for shows, and has kids. He does intend to. She probably thinks he talked about her to you because he talks to her about you. Not true. Because my thing is, for one, I'm not finna give her that, for one. As far as the baby mama situation, that's a whole nother story in itself. And that's between them two, and I'm not finna get into it. For two, no, he does not talk about me. He don't talk to that lady. The girl that's making the videos that started it, that's not his baby mama. I'm talking about a whole nother lady. This is a whole nother lady. A whole nother lady. They keep saying that they his kids, not his kids. They his kids, not his. Like, and no, I'm not taking up for him. This is exactly what I know. This is what I seen. Like, oh, the thunder had to tell you. Oh, okay. So no, he 39. He travels. He sing. Yes, music artists. They get down through there. But I'm a lover girl. I'm definitely a lover girl, for sure. And had to learn the hard way. And this was the hard way. And it's okay. But keep watching my videos. It's finna get good. It's finna get real good. Okay, y'all. So this is part 5 of the man I said yes to. And it's April 3rd now. April 3rd, I got this message. Boom. Got that message. I did not respond at all. I was just like, okay, whatever. I did not hear from him. I ain't hear from him for like a week and some change. Until the date of the engagement, which was the 19th. I did not hear from him at all. Now, the week after that, around like the 13th, the 12th, so I decided to take pictures, and I'm like, I'm gonna just bring my nieces with me, because y'all, they really good at filming and taking pictures or whatnot. Like, these kids they're geniuses when it comes to social media. So my dad tells me, he said, Mama, I need for you on this on the 17th. He tells me this, I need for you to come pick me up from work around 2:45, 3 o'clock, because I have an engagement to go to that evening, and I can't be late. Like, I need you to pick me up around that time. So I'm like, I bet. It fall into my plans also. So we head to the house. We getting ready. I'm doing my videos while I'm getting ready, this, that, and the third. also for those who really follow me, and y'all remember not too long ago I posted a video saying that I didn't eat for 4 days. The Holy Spirit had me fasting with only water for 3 days. I tried to eat that third day. The fork couldn't even go up to my mouth to eat. Holy Spirit said one more day. I did it one more day, and even after that day I didn't want to eat anything. I had to say this because all of this fell in alignment with what's going on now. We finally getting out the house. We getting out the house, and we get close to the place, and he trying to find out where the place is. Like, he don't know, but he was like, oh, I think that's it right there. So he find the park, he pull in it. When he pull in the park and he jump out the car, I jump out the car and I come in the driver's seat, and I'm like, I'm finna go on head out. When he seen me about to drive off, he flagging me down like and he was like, but he had said something to a man when he walked up there. He was like, he was like, somebody want to speak to you. He just told me somebody want to speak to you. Like, come on. So I'm not just gonna come on. I started fixing my lip. One thing about it, I don't play by my lipstick. I started fixing my lip gloss and my makeup, and I put on my shoes because my shoes wasn't on. So I'm walking, and literally when I'm walking, y'all, my daddy said, do you trust me? And I was like, what? He said, do you trust me? And I was like, yeah, but why? And then this happened.
Don't be out. Don't let me bump nothing. We got you. Don't be out. There's a chair right there. All right, so I need you to turn around. You can open. You can open it. All right. Yeah, that's what we here for. Hey,
We love you. We love you.
I wanted to make this day special. You deserve the world, and I want to be the one to give it to you. I was in this position when I asked God to change my life. My way wasn't working, so I asked God to lead me, and He led me here. But I had to get here to be able to get to here. Christine Woods, in front of everybody in this building has a piece of our hearts. And in front of them, I would like to ask you, will you marry me? I promise. I promise.
So this is what happened when I seen him yesterday. And I need y'all to tag her, because she needs to see this as well.
You ready? I'm finna talk.
Oh, you about to talk?
Hell yeah. Let me talk some more shit. Went back home this weekend. And met with the active shows. Met with the fucking family. We had a great time. And I got the answer that everything came to fruition.
What's that?
With her. And everything worked out. So we back talking again.
You back talking?
We talked and
It's okay.
I feel like I know we said it was gonna be okay when this shit happened. And I ain't okay. I'm not happy.
You not happy?
No.
He's not going to feel this way ever again. And I feel that way too. Even with his future wife. Of course he loves her. Of course. Of course he's happy that she says yes. But he's not gonna feel this connection, this feeling for her like she felt for me. So I get married to her, right? Y'all, we had the best sex in the world.